The run is over. The magical, historic run of Ben Johnson's first season as the Bears head coach, Caleb Williams' second season in the NFL is over. Bears lose 20-17 to the Los Angeles Rams at home in the divisional round of the playoffs. We're gonna talk about the entire game, the ups and the downs, everything that went into this game, and a lot more Bears talk right after this. Well. I think a lot of people were wondering when this time was gonna come. Nobody had a actual date. Like, oh yeah, the Bears, they're not making it past the wild card round. They're not gonna make it past the divisional round because nobody knew. It was such a magical season, magical run, and it was a lot of magic even in this fucking game that we was watching today. A lot to unpack. If you're tuning in right now, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, the Black Bear Podcast. One word, no spaces. The Black Bear Podcast. This will be the last post-game show of the year. Oh man, mixed it. How you feeling, man?
It's funny because it's like on one end I feel, I feel like we achieved a lot, throughout the course of the season. But for so many different reasons, it feels disappointing. I don't know if you can hear them. They having karaoke night or some shit downstairs.
Slightly, but nah, you good. I can hear you what way.
But we talked about it before when we said that this team could beat any of these teams, and this was another one of those nights where we absolutely could have won this game. And so I feel like for that reason alone, for the reason that it was like for the fact that it was as close as it was, the defense showed up when they did. It makes it more disappointing to lose it because we had, I feel like, an outlier performance from the defense.
Yeah.
And you got to take advantage of those. So
it's a lot of ways you could take this loss. You could be upset. We all upset, but I feel like I was just telling you, I'm less upset than disappointed. My boy Pat from the Aboriginal Sports Network said, y'all almost at 1,000. Keep going. Appreciate that, man. Much love. Well, I might as well shout out everybody that's jumping in right now. True Pilgrim, bear the fuck down. DJ has to go. We're gonna talk about DJ tonight. Scared football. Oh man, look. I'm your host, Mark Rod, with my co-host Marcus Mixed It in the building. Chef West will be joining us at some point as well. Oh man, then you got the Caleb Eftis this game. This is it's gonna be a lot. So look, like I was saying, I'm not upset like I would be if like I was in other losses that we've had. I'm more disappointed. We've had comebacks all year in this fashion. The way this game laid out and played out, we were in this position all season long. Bears offense got the ball. Defense gets you a stop in overtime. It's your turn to go in the game with a field goal or even a touchdown. It's a perfect scenario. I think anybody would have bet that the Bears would have won this game if you could say this is the scenario and how this is going to play out. That's why I'm disappointed. That's really where it stings, because we lost in a fashion that we won 7 times this year. You know what I mean? Now, it's a lot of blame going around, and I see it, and we going to get into that. But right now, we just talk about initial thoughts. Shout out to y'all in the chat. I hope y'all fired up tonight because our season is over, and this is locker room clean out time. So, I mean, this magical run come to an end, but I'm not really upset. Mixed it. Your emotions, like emotionally wise, where you at? I know you're about to say something. So,
well, Yeah, as far as like how I feel, like I said, like I feel like we shut up a lot of naysayers
Mhm.
over the course of this season. And don't get me wrong, they're gonna come right back in, the next 24 hours. But it was a lot of people who doubted whether or not if this was a real team.
Yeah.
And like we talked about before, they was in the media talking crazy about how he was gonna lose this game. And
Alex Smith said they gonna hang 50 on us. 50.
we went toe to toe
Fucking
with the
idiot.
MVP. And like you said, like it's like it's not, it don't just suck because we lost. It sucked because we lost because of us.
Yeah.
They
We
didn't
lost this
do
game.
they didn't do much to really put us in a position to lose this game. Like we screwed ourselves. We screwed ourselves. But what I was gonna say before I said that point was what I found very, very interesting, because
Mhm.
I didn't agree with it. Um, but it's minor among the other major points of the game. I was very surprised that we did not take the ball after winning the coin toss. Start overtime.
No,
Like defense been shutting them down. We could get down here and like even if we went down there and got ourselves in range and kick it, granted that that's not what we want to do. Our defense been producing stops all day long.
right.
You give them
So
another chance at it.
so in terms in taking the ball, not taking the ball in overtime, most teams are gonna kick the ball. If you win that toss, you're gonna kick the ball, and because you get a stop there, and all you need is a field goal to win the game. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I said, it played in our hands. They got to stop. All we needed was a field goal. We won that way all season long. Zoe, appreciate you jumping in here, my boy. You could talk your shit. That's fine. We gonna own it. We lost. We lost this game. We didn't get beat. We just
If you
exactly
want to
what
come in here and say a few words, you can.
if you like to join us. Rap, Vocal Vike, TP. We finally pulling up on y'all. We probably gonna arrive around where y'all east, west, north, Cancun. I don't know where y'all what side of the island, but we probably gonna pull up early morning tomorrow. So, but anyway, we definitely lost this game.
Yeah,
They did not beat us. We
absolutely.
outplayed them. Now we didn't play great, obviously, but we outplayed them for sure. Matthew Stafford made some great throws in overtime. That throw to Devontae Adams and Puka had that they finally showed up. We locked them down like we said we would. We matched up well with them. Our cornerbacks are physical cornerbacks, and we held them. We locked them down all game. Caleb had the ball with a chance to go make it an eighth comeback win of the season, and it just didn't happen. We will be back.
Yeah.
We absolutely will be back. We only gonna get better. We got a lot of draft picks. We got some money we gonna spend on that defensive line, even though they played a good game tonight. It's just unfortunate we lost the game in our own accord and we didn't just get beat. Alex Smith said they was gonna hang 50 on us. They barely got 17. They barely got the 20 tonight. So
Yeah, I think you hit it on the head when we talked earlier in the week, and you said that this was a better matchup for our cornerbacks because they was going three straight passes in the red zone and
mhm.
throwing three straight incompletions. Came out and got a three and out twice out of halftime. But it's just like what it felt like in this game was it was like it felt like this one they just played like the moment was too big for them in terms of our receiver core. Coastal and Loveland had some critical drops in the first half. Roma Dunze drops a touchdown. Alameda Zacchaeus bobbles one, almost gets it knocked out on the slant in the first half. DJ Moore, the
Uh,
hell do you say about that? Like,
Hold on. So, okay. Hey, Aboriginal Sports Network. This is what I'm talking about. Like, we lost the game, but you still going to have people that's throwing the 3 interceptions, the 50% completion percentage. When you look around the league, all these quarterbacks that was playing in the fucking playoffs was under 50%. First of all, did you watch the goddamn game? Two. Actually, hold on.
Caleb,
So
actually,
those
Caleb threw
interceptions
higher
were
than Matt Stafford.
completion percentage.
Matt Stafford 20 of 42, Caleb 23 of 42.
Exactly, but you got idiots like him who got this Caleb Williams vendetta, so they don't really watch the game. Those interceptions that Caleb threw, and we're gonna talk about it when we get to the quarterback, the QB report.
Mm-hmm.
Those were not on Caleb Williams, especially that one at the end. That's why you see DJ Moore getting the heat that he's getting right now. Now, a lot of people like gonna say
2 or
trade
3
DJ Moore.
I say at least 2 of them wasn't on him.
A lot of people talking about trade DJ Moore, this and that. No, we're not going that far, but like we gonna call it like it is. Call it for what it is. We don't get into Caleb Williams' numbers when we get to the QB report for sure. But see, it's DJ. So like, yeah, that was a bad play, but DJ also snatched the motherfucking, had a great catch with one hand. Remember that one? And
Yeah,
Caleb
that shit was crazy.
Come on, man. It happened. We don't like so. Okay, so let's do this. Let's jump into our first segment of the night. Then, great, not so great. A moment, a play, a player, anything from the game that you thought was great, and anything you thought from the game that was not so great. It could be the refs. It could have been a call. Could have been a fan. It could have been the cheese graters out. Anything you want. Great, not so great. You want to go first, or what you thinking?
Not so great. My not so great. Ben not taking the points in the first half.
Oh my goodness!
Yep. I said it. I first said it 2 weeks ago, and I said it every episode since I first said it. Every time you get on the field, you make this defense pay a tax. Yep. They got to pay a toll every time they let Caleb touch the field. And you got in the red zone multiple times, and you just let them go. They collected 200 pass and go for no reason. You just gave it to them. Just here you go. We not going to open the game up with the ball. We driving down. They get a critical red zone stop, and you don't take the 3 and keep the momentum swinging your way and give them an opportunity to get on the board first. That's a terrible decision to me. Second time you do it, it works out because Caleb goes out there and gets you a touchdown on 4th down.
Mm-hmm.
But then you do it again, and you leave another set of points on the board. So it's like at halftime, we were 10-10. We could have been up 3 because we had 2 opportunities for field goals, and Caleb somehow got you a touchdown. But then that first interception he got, the play right before it is where Roma Dunze.
Oh yeah,
where Roma Dunze drops the touchdown pass.
Boy,
you cannot do that. Like you can, and that's been your biggest gripe about Roma Dunze literally all season long.
Mm-hmm. And yes, it has been.
It's just like this. Like, remember when we was talking and you said that it would have been terrible for Ben Johnson to have gotten here and said, I can't wait to beat Matt LaFleur twice, and he didn't back it up.
Yep.
When Roma Dunze spoke in the offseason, he talked about how he worked on his 50-50 balls, and being it and the hand fighting and getting stronger in his upper body. And you cannot bring in some of these balls. And Caleb been putting it on the money.
Yeah.
Putting it on your chest, putting it in your hands. Luther had one go right through his fingers.
Oh my gosh.
Like,
and so, and that's the thing with the whole completion percentage thing, and that's why I know if you bring that up to go,
bro, it's 6 drops in the first half. I don't want to hear shit about his completion percentage.
Exactly. You clearly not watching the game, and you got a vendetta against Caleb, which is fine. That's okay. You just watch that man have a magical season, and it's gonna continue to happen because that he's skilled. Like that is not gonna just go away.
Watch this. Just off the top of your head, how many drops do you think there was in the first half? And y'all answer the same question in the chat. Just without going and trying to look it up anything. Just give me a number of how many drops y'all think it was in the first half.
Well, our best got the best hands. Colston Lovely had 3 in the by himself, just like in the first half. Not to mention Rome and then all the other dudes. So you said I'm gonna go with like 8. I'm gonna go with like 8, and maybe I'm talking about the entire game
5.
because it was so bad.
Talk Your Shot said 7.
It was hella drops.
Aboriginal said 5.
How many throws he missed? Like you was.
I'm glad you asked this question.
The fucking
I'm glad you
cornball.
asked this question because you said 5 drops in the first half. You know what his
Cornball.
completion percentage was at halftime? Or what is what it was? He was 13 for 19 at halftime.
Look at him, easy. Like he's a fucking cornball, and
He
it's
was
okay.
13 to 19 at halftime.
And so into because your not so great was Ben Johnson. Just take the points. You got to take these points in the first half. I'm okay with you going forward in the second half, but in the first half, you have to take the points. You have to take the points. And Ben Johnson and we got some guys in here like TP. You know, you just got a new coach, and I know you were preaching for a new coach.
Oh shit.
Zoe, you want a new coach as well. And look, we love our coach. We love our coach, but it's not all sunshines and rainbows over here. Ben Johnson has his issues. He has his issues. Like, exactly, Beartooth. You take the fucking points. And then you take the risk in the second half. But in the first half, take the points.
I love that you want to get touchdowns, but you have to make them pay that fine. You got one of the like Caleb has been playing ball.
Oh my
You
God.
make them pay. You make them pay the fine. You put the pressure on them. Don't give them an opportunity to swing momentum their way like you did when you turned around and you let them be the first ones to get on the board, even though you walked them down in the very first possession in the game. Can't do stuff like that, man.
So all right. So your not so great was Ben Johnson and not taking the points and I get it. People gonna say you live by the sword, you die by the sword. You know, live and die by the three eye, whatever analogy you want to use.
Somebody
but I'm
gonna teach
telling you, sometimes you got to play football. And in this game, we gonna talk about it. That 3rd and 1 shit. Oh my God, boy! Remember, you know what I say? If you can't line up and go get 1 yard, we couldn't get 1 yard all night. We couldn't get 1 yard all night. But your great was Ben Johnson. I mean, your not so great was Ben Johnson fucking around, leaving points on the table. What's your great? Oh, Vocal Vike, man, I can't wait. We don't get to. I can't wait to praise them boys because I've been on Brisker ass all year, fucking mush brain. But he was boy. He was probably our best player on defense tonight. What's your great mixed it?
I would say my great got to be DA.
Okay.
You came in here and you completely flipped the script on what kind of like there was a reason people was walking around saying that the Rams is gonna hang 50 on us.
Yeah.
There was a reason why we felt like and see here's the thing is like we talked about it before. It's like Ben Johnson is making some of these 4th downs decisions that he's making because he don't trust his defense. But now you're trying to trust your defense late in the game. You know what I'm saying? When you should have trusted them to start and seen how they matched up against this team. But it's like he started play calling based on what he's seen up to this point, where it's like this is a completely different receiver set. This is a completely different receiver type that y'all going against, and they challenging you downfield. And we got physical with them, and
yes, we
was on a hip. So when you walk into games like that and just not like you put yourself in a position to where you got to start adjusting super early, where you got instead of just kind of letting them go out there and play football, like you trying to pre-plan on how, like, you know what I'm saying? I get you want to be the first on the board or whatever, but you got to take those 3. You take those 3 in that very first drive. However, the rest of the first half drive shaped out, you would have been up 3 because it was 10-10. It was 10-10 and you left points on the board. And that's what it comes down to. You left 3 on the board and 3 points came back to haunt you.
Like you said, he didn't trust the defense because your great was Dennis Allen. He didn't trust him in this game, which you probably should have because like you just said, this wide receiver group is good, but they play what they do well. That's what we do best. Like we've been struggling against these speedsters. We can't keep up with dudes. We ain't got nobody on a team that's about to run with none of these fast wide receivers. Green Bay had them fast wide receivers. The Lions had some fast guys. San Fran had some fast guys. But Devontae Adams and Puka Nacua, the ones that want to get up and spectacular catch you all, we bet. And we gonna play physical. We got physical cornerbacks. He didn't trust that. He didn't think that he could settle for field goals and still win his game. He thought it was gonna be a shootout type of game. That's what he was like planning on it to being, because he felt he needed to keep up with Matthew Stafford. Well, Matthew Stafford scored 1 touchdown in the first half and then didn't score again until fourth quarter, I believe. Yeah. Like, you gotta take those points and then you battle out in the second half. Just to stay on track with your great Dennis Allen came in with a hell of a game plan. We haven't seen that much pressure on a quarterback all season. Like literally all season. I mean, Kyler Gordon, who somebody said it in the chat. I think it was Vocal Fight. Kyler Gordon and Jaquan Brisker.
Yeah.
Man, coming off that edge. And West not here yet, but he always talked about it.
The twins.
This defense is different when they on the field together. It's different. You can do a lot more shit with them. And what he was able to do to Matthew Stafford in the entire game was a masterclass performance. And it's unfortunate that it was not rewarded with a W, because we all talked about this defense being our weak spot. And it didn't. You didn't score off all of those punts that you made. They punted a lot, and he
didn't even give Cairo a chance. He didn't even give Cairo a chance tonight.
Oh my goodness! I think Cairo had 1 field goal, right?
And the one that we got right before halftime, yeah. The one time he took
camera,
the point.
You couldn't even see it. Did you see that when they kicked? Yeah. You couldn't even see the fucking kick. The camera.
Yeah, I was just like,
what the fuck? What?
They said it's good though. Fuck it.
Yeah, I looked at the ref. I'm like, what the fuck? Because I gotta look at, because I can't even see where the ball went. Like that motherfucker just went up. But yeah, and Javon was trash tonight. Javon, but he not just tonight. Bare truth. I'm glad you here. Javon Dexter sucks. Like, he's not good, bro. He's not a good D tackle. He roughing the pack, was it unnecessary roughness? That gave him another 15. Unsportsmanlike conduct.
They just gave him. They just gave him a personal foul for fucking, what's his name, running into him and flopping.
Like, you know what's crazy? My brother texted me the same thing, like he flopped, but I'm like, yeah, he did flop, but he did his job. Javon was mad because you didn't get there, so you got a lot of pent up aggression. It's football, so you ready to hit somebody. You couldn't hit nobody, so you just gonna bump them a little bit. Like, just chill. You didn't make the play. You ain't been making plays all day. Because he also like stole on Matthew Stafford at one point in the pocket, but they didn't call it. So whose house? Rams house. Oh my God. So look, Dennis Allen, masterclass performance. Remember just last week, or was it the week before, people was talking about he need to be fired? It was like weird.
Yeah.
He was trying to like tell people to chill the fuck out.
Yeah, and I was like, Ben Johnson ain't so far up here no more. Like, they kind of starting to even out a little bit. Like,
boy, Joseph in the chat, appreciate you jumping in here, man.
There's times you could see where Ben Johnson was a first year head coach throughout not only throughout the season, but throughout his play calling in this game, throughout his play calling in the postseason. I think right when we was talking about the Packers game,
yeah,
and I put up the stats and stuff for like the last few weeks. In 4 weeks, we attempted 9 fourth downs. And that was a big red flag for me. I was just like, you going too much on it on 4 fucking down. Like, get it in 3. Like, and I get it. Like, our defense is having a problem with these different receivers and stuff like that. But it's like, you can't put all this pressure back on your offense to keep having to try to save the day. And that's what it's been for Caleb since like week 17 straight, just trying to put the team on his back in a last minute and going to get a W.
But Caleb's been bailing his man out like
a lot.
He's been a lot. He really has. And I don't know what happened today with the run game. Bear truth, you right on time. I don't know what the fuck happened today with that run game, but this was probably the worst. Now, People gonna throw numbers at me, and that's fine. That's cool. I watched the fucking game. That run game was, that run game. I don't know. It let me down today. But you got anything more you want to say about your great, or even not, your not so great before I get mine? Because look, Dennis, and and when we do the grades, we gotta give that credit. That's 2 games in a row. Remember we talked about it, that the Packer game. We don't win that without them. You know what I mean? So they played grown men. Okay, Michael Stallworth. Y'all was some grown men. We lost that game though. We did.
That was probably one of the Rams' worst offensive showings all year. You had Matt Stafford threw under 50%. The only thing that it didn't come down to is turnovers for them. They didn't turn the ball over.
We couldn't get one, and we were
had
so close.
We had a strip sack too, and he fell right on top of that shit.
Had like 2 or 3 of them, and we were so close on some interceptions. We couldn't get it, and they got 3 takeaways, and we still almost won. Remember they told us we couldn't win without getting takeaways. We didn't get none last week, and we still won, and we almost didn't get none this week, and almost won, but almost don't fucking count.
Yeah.
Don't fucking count. All right, so let me get my grade then. But no, I'll start my not so great. The wide receiving group, the pass catching group as a whole, and I got a lot of not so great, but that's where I'm going with it. I thought the drops was an issue. We talked about this all year. The drops was an issue. They talked about Caleb completion percentage, but the drops were an issue all season long, and they showed up again. I mean, everybody. Rome, Luther was dropping the ball. Colston Loveland was dropping fucking passes. It was some passes that was caught that they like bobbled it, like, and then just brought it in. The drops, not only just the drops, but just the focus of the wide receiver group, the pass catching group, like one of those interceptions. Chris Collinsworth talked about it on the broadcast. The one when it looked like Caleb just threw it into double coverage, but Colston Loveland, you got when you got choice routes, you read, okay, if it's man, I'm gonna do this. If it's zone, I'm gonna do that. He read it wrong and let him double team and just like focus, because that's an interception. Then you got Rome dropping a touchdown, and then now Caleb comes back the very next play and throws an interception.
Yeah, Colston calls the double coverage on Luther, where Caleb throws that pick outside the numbers. DJ Moore stops running at the very fucking end.
And so the overtime interception.
Yeah.
DJ Moore, this is your like, you're in overtime. You can't short dog anything. You gotta run every route with 100%, 110% intensity and intent that you're gonna get this ball. Caleb trusted him on that play. He was doing a lot of trust shit for his wide receivers. He's been trusting these dudes. You know how I feel about that. Them motherfuckers will let you down so fast. We've been seeing it all year. All fucking year. Yes, give me Jared fucking Verse over Roma Dunze. I'm a double down on it. That motherfucker was drafted as a 50-50 ball merchant out of Washington. That motherfucker ain't caught one 50-50. He don't catch a pass unless he wide open. I'm telling you, the tough ones, I haven't seen him catch a tough one for real, where there's a dude on him and he still brought it in. That's not what he's doing. Fucking who else dropped the fucking pass today? They let Caleb Williams down today. That pass catch
had a lot.
Colston had like 3 drops in the first fucking half, in the first quarter, damn near.
It's like the weather affected us a lot or something. I don't know if y'all gloves was wet or some shit. Y'all need to take them holes off, do something. Because
it was just, you think that the focus would be on 1,000, but it wasn't. It wasn't. And then Cole Kmet, the boy, the man that I give him shit all the time, comes up with the biggest fucking cat. Like I think Chris Collinsworth said it last week was the throw of the year for Caleb, or the week before that was the throw. Now you got another one that's probably one of the best throws in NFL history.
Yeah.
but these pass catchers let him down. He didn't have nobody where he trusted 100% that was gonna go out there and like make a legit play for him. They let him down today. That's my not so great. I don't know if you want to comment on that further before I get my grade or not, but otherwise I could just go.
It's just, yeah, I was just gonna say it's interesting because it's like like by design, we have a receiver room that's played at a lot of different levels of this game. You know what I'm saying? Like we got rookies in here. We got DJ Moore, who's a veteran. We got Devin Duvernay, who's a veteran.
Yep.
Olamide Zacchaeus, who's a veteran. You know what I'm saying? All of these different guys, and every single one of them have this issue. It's not like it's the rookies just dropping passes in the big moments or whatever. It's everybody. It's everybody.
Every fucking body. I
Like,
was actually shocked. Manunga was catching passes today. He
yeah.
usually has some drops, but he caught some decent ones. But yeah, it was everybody. I'm with you.
Yeah, so I definitely agree with that being a not so great. That was one of that's the biggest point in the game. Caleb Williams outplays Matt Stafford in this game. If y'all
absolutely, bro.
Way outplays
Absolutely.
him. Actually, we had give or take close to 10 drop passes, and we might have had more. We might have had more, honestly. And it's just like Caleb still threw a higher percentage than Matt Stafford with 3 interceptions. Like,
look, if you're tuning in right now to the Blackberry Podcast, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, the Blackberry Podcast. We got a lot more to talk to get through with this game. Magic, historic. Those are the 2 words you're going to hear me use throughout this show. The season is over, fellas, people. It is over. But we're not pissed off, just a little disappointed. And once we can start, we're just not at that point where we can start looking at the season in totality and taking like moral victories. Like, well, nobody thought we'd get here and we did it. Well, that'll come. But tonight, just a lot of disappointment in what we saw. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We got Coach coming up. Ben Johnson's at the podium. We're going to listen to QB1 speak on his last game of the season as well. All that coming up. But before we do that, let me get my grade of the day. This is so you went Dennis Allen with your grade, and I like that. The game plan was on point. I'm gonna go with just Jaquan Brisker. I thought I come at him all the time. I'd say he's football dumb, football illiterate. I hate the way just the decisions just some of the positions he put himself in, some of the situations he gets in on the field. It's usually negative. But today, he was by far our best defensive player. Like all around, they targeted him a lot in the past game. It was some interceptions. I just knew he was gonna get an interception the way he was playing. I just knew. Thank you, Joseph. Smart plays. It was football IQ on full display from number 9 today. And I think he just earned himself a contract, another contract on his team. I really do. I didn't know what they were going to do with him, being this was a contract year for him. But I think he just I really do think he's going to be here. Kind of like what I said last week with Cole Kmet. Cole Kmet, I think he's going to get a deal too. Now, it ain't going to be big. It ain't going to be massive like the $50 million unless somebody pay him more. But I think Cole Kmet want to stay in Chicago. Jaquan Brisker going to get up some money here. He'll be here as well. He showed out on defense. He was all over the field. I was hoping we got another Who's House. That must be y'all chant. Is that's the Rams chant? Who's House? That's they shit. I don't know, but yeah. Joseph, maybe a 2-year deal, like something like that. 2-year, 15, 2-year, maybe 20. Give him 10 a year and give him 15 guaranteed out of something like that. No, Komet got the $50 million deal like a year or 2 ago. It was like a 4-year 50 or 5-year 50, one of those two. But Jaquan Brisker was all over the fucking field. I think he led us in tackles as well. I think he had like 12 plus tackles today.
Yeah.
Without him, we probably do get boat raced. off this fucking field today because he really stood out. He was the only person that really stood out for real and alone. Like we had players make Kevin Byard made some plays. I thought he was gonna get an interception. Montez, I thought was getting pressure. Austin Booker got some, it was, but he stood out. He looked like a fucking star out there, but he's not. So that's my great Jaquan Brisker. Any thoughts on Jaquan Brisker?
Yeah, he definitely stood out. He was the best player from like a coverage standpoint too. But not only that, he made some big some big tackles at the line of scrimmage. And you coming back, you know, from the from the first down marker. You know what I'm saying? Like you coming down, stopping the run,
Mm-hmm.
helping on the inside zones and stuff like that. So
Yep.
I definitely think that he made some big plays. Um it just
He's a
sucks,
lock.
man. You got to take advantage. You have to take advantage when your defense put up a performance like that.
Oh my gosh.
Got to.
Because all we was talking about is the defense is what worries us most. The defense worries us. Man, they showed up and the offense didn't even come on, man. And bare truth, you coming in hot. Tremaine gone. Sweat gone. Moore gone. And I ain't gonna lie, you might be right about 2 of the 3. I don't know about Sweat, but I don't think they like what they saw from DJ on that last interception. I think somebody in the chat said he was concussed, so he didn't know what the fuck was going on or whatever. But
Yeah, he
man,
definitely he took a big hit earlier in the drive. Um, and then he took another hit like a helmet to helmet hit, like 2 plays later.
after on the
Um,
screen, right? It was the screen pass, and if I'm not mistaken, I don't know, but True Pilgrim said DJ out of here.
I think like it's hard to say that, but at the same time,
Mm-hmm.
it's not because it's like so much of this comes down to how much your quarterback trust the receiver. You know what I'm saying? And this is a moment where he put a lot of faith and a lot of trust into DJ, as he's done at other points of the season. But this is where you need it. He need you to show up right here. Colson Loveland's out. You're in.
Yeah,
Like we
yeah.
need you to get it done. We've seen you elevate to be able to play at this level in other spots, and it's not like it was a pass that was knocked away or pass that y'all was fighting for. It's a pass that you just literally did not do your job, and that's what's gonna stand out from your season the most. That's gonna stand out way more than what you've done good. So
Yeah, yeah, it is. And
as far as Tremaine goes, Tremaine's just he's not fast enough. He's a big linebacker, whatever, but he's just not fast enough. Like DeMarco Jackson brings more speed. Um, and like you can see, like he was getting more active. Like you constantly see Tremaine getting pulled in coverage and not being able to match up with his matchup. Um,
Talk Yo Shy said, as long as Rome can't catch DJ, weak ass safe. Man,
that's
and
also true.
hoping West pulls up at some point because this wrong that you can't drop that. You cannot. You start the game. We've been asking for this team to start fast, and they move down that field instantly on that first drive, and then you drop a wide open touchdown, and then the Caleb throws the interception after. It just disgusting football, man. Just disgusting football.
It's also funny to me how many of these bad plays, like these interceptions or stuff like that, they happen on a fourth down where Caleb needs to try to go out there and save you.
Save the day and try to do something. And yeah. 3 interceptions. That ain't even like him. That's not even what he does. But okay. Um, like I said, we got Coach at the podium. We got Caleb Williams to talk as well. So who you want to listen to first, Mister? Should we go Coach first? Go Coach first.
Now let's
Yeah,
go Caleb
you
first.
want to go Caleb first?
Yeah.
All right. QB1 at the podium after a tough loss. I was hoping we got a locker room celebration because this would have been epic, but Unfortunately, we will be cleaning out our lockers. Well, they will be cleaning out their lockers. This is Caleb Williams at the podium on a tough loss. Just an unfortunate tough loss to the Rams. Here's Caleb Williams.
Awesome. Let's get it going.
Caleb, on that final throw, session, what did you see? What did you expect to happen?
Yeah, I gotta go back and watch it. Obviously, haven't seen it and don't really know. But from in the moment, saw that.
That's a crazy answer.
Down front side of the concept, ended up getting hemmed up a little bit, and so moved on and had DJ going over top over all of it. Just a miscommunication between him and I. Tried to flatten him off under the safety, and he kept it vertical from what I saw on obviously in the moment.
Caleb, how do you describe the suddenness of this and beyond this joyride and it's just over?
Yeah, it's tough. Being in that locker room, the best moments is being in that locker room after games and after wins, and being with the guys that you all have a common goal.
The fact that he sacrificed
family time, and things like that, and all that you sacrifice to be in this position, to be in those moments, and so it's tough, and so in these moments you feel that you let your team down, or you feel
I don't know, man.
This or that, and
you don't really seem
it's a good lesson learned for us. First time being in a situation for me and for us as a team.
He's not about to throw.
I'm excited for what's to come. But obviously, going to go back and watch this and figure out how I can be better.
You must want him to be up there crying like Josh Allen.
The tying touchdown pass.
Mm-hmm. That ain't right.
Or scrambling for 10+ yards.
Yep.
What are you thinking during that time? Any idea what you're going to see when you turn around?
I end up getting a little bit pressure, and
Alpha
so
Omega,
try and break contain and just break angles and slow those guys down so that when I do turn around, I can have a little bit more time possibly to be able to find somebody. And they did a good job containing me, and so I just gained a little bit more depth. And I saw Cole one-on-one over there with everybody else on the other side, at least near the goalpost.
No matter what,
and I understanding that 14 was on him. He's a little bit smaller guy, and Cole's obviously a 6 foot tight end, things like that. So I just wanted to give my best ball and give him a shot. Understand it's 4th down, and kind of gave him a line. What's game on the line?
I know it's tough now, obviously.
It's my shit.
Important is the winner loss. You appreciate what you did with that throw and what Cole did and just the moment you provided.
It was cool in the moment, but I will say I can appreciate the organization, the city of Chicago. I can appreciate the sacrifice, the growth that we've had as a team, and I can appreciate the growth that I've had, the trust that I've built with Ben and the other my other teammates and things like that. So those are probably the things that I can appreciate.
Did you think that you would have another I was just going to say, after that play, did you think, here we are engineering another comeback, and did you kind of envision how this is going to end?
Yeah, we all thought that.
Yeah, you obviously you want to be on the better side of it, so you're envisioning, all good things, and the moment you're envisioning, going out and winning and putting up the game-winning either field goal or touchdown and things like that. So yeah, you envision it, especially after that moment. You want to. Like I said, you want to have those positive things in your mind in those moments to be able to go out there and try and win a game.
What did all of these late comebacks all season? What does this mean for next year? What does this mean for what you can do? Do you think of it as momentum, or is every year its own thing?
Every year it's its own thing. But I will say the core of this team, the young players, obviously the players that have some longer contracts and things like that. We got a good core. That the organization done a good job of building, and so the growth that we've had and things like that.
Alpha Omega,
it's going to be enjoyable. We're going to be here for a little bit, and so I'm excited about it. I'm excited about the growth. I'm excited about being able to go back and watch this. I'm excited about being able to get back and next year being able to learn more than I did this year, keep growing, and us as a team and organization to be able to keep growing.
You mentioned the trust that you
exactly through Pilgrim.
How do you describe the strength of where your relationship is versus where it was when you walked into the building in April?
Yeah, it's grown tremendously, and that's something that I wanted to do. That's something that was very important for me, because I want to be here for a while, and I know he wants to be here for a while, and just being able to attack our relationship and bond and trust between each other was really important for us to be able to help be in this position as a team, and to be able to be in this position many times in the future.
Caleb, with the way the fans and the whole city really was just buzzing about you and the team this season, what was it all like this year for you in Chicago?
Yeah, it was awesome. It was a
magic.
It was a really fun year. One of my more fun years of being able to play football.
Don't hold your heads down. The hard times, the good times. Because we're going to be back.
And just being able to be in the locker room with the guys that we had and the guys that are going to be here.
Trust me.
And so I'm excited.
We got a quarterback.
I'm proud of our guys.
Be right motherfucking back.
I appreciate the city of Chicago. I appreciate Chicago Bears, the organization.
I hate being wrong.
And
co-hosts know that.
And I truly appreciate the coaches and their sacrifice.
You AC Adam.
Obviously my teammates.
What happened on the play where you hit your hand on the pass rusher's arm on the first drive?
Yeah, ended up getting a little bit of pressure, and I got to go back and watch, but to see if I could complete it or anything like that. But got my hand hit, and my hands are right. I don't know if that's what you're. Yeah, my hands are. Yeah, hands are right.
Looking back, Lens, how did you start the elements tonight? Obviously, you're both dealing. Yeah. Figure out what the ice is doing and everything else.
Yeah, the elements weren't a factor for me. Practicing it every day, I'm in it every single day, and so wasn't a factor for me. And we just got to find ways to make plays.
You're very outwardly composed right now. What do you feel like on the inside after the way that game?
Yeah. It's a frustration.
Man, do I need to grab another bitch by the collar and yank him out of here?
It's a fire. Majesty? And those are the two words that I
did it.
So I
fuck. A lot of people get.
I'm excited though. Also,
fucking collar.
Obviously, not happy about the outcome. Obviously, frustrated about the outcome. But that's over with, and I can't go back and change it. And so I'm going to go back and watch, figure out how I can be better for the near future and, help this organization get to where we want to be.
We talked about us excited for the future.
That's bold.
Steps can you take to make sure that you guys get this momentum back? Start a new momentum back.
Yeah, got to go and, watch some film and, talk to coach. And then from there, it's just work on accuracy, work on my feet in the off season. Get with the receivers and work with them and things like that throughout the offseason so that, we're on the same page.
We're on the same page.
We're starting off hot.
Yeah.
For training camp OTAs and then going into next season. Awesome. The Bears.
My fucking boy. QB1, Caleb Williams. I'm glad you said him. We usually don't do QB1 first. We usually go head coach first. But look, what I've done, this is the last post-game show of the season. So I pinned the link in the chat. Anybody want to come on and just talk about this team and what y'all saw out there today or throughout this entire season, hit that link. It's in the chat. Come in here. We'll give you the floor and talk some Bears football.
OGs first.
Yeah. It just get it all out. It's locker room clean out. So whatever y'all got to say about Caleb, because right now we're moving into the Caleb guide. We're gonna talk about Caleb Williams and his performance. What were his numbers? Let me look at his Caleb's numbers real quick. Caleb Williams, because a lot of people putting this on him, and I get it. On paper, 3 interceptions, it ain't good. 23 for 42, 257 yards passing, 2 touchdowns passing, and 3 interceptions. Add on 5 carries for 40 yards, which he had some big carries late in that game. Oh my God, it's the idiot of the day. Jack, bring back Justin Fields. You can't make this shit up with Bears fans. You really can't make it up. Look, I thought Caleb Williams was doing exactly what we saw the last 5 or 6, 7 games. Ben Johnson, you get in the red zone, you try to run it. You couldn't get 1 yard. You just gonna keep running it after Caleb and threw some dimes to get you down there. But look, the throw he made to send us to overtime. Now, we shouldn't have been there. That throw should have put us up a touchdown, right? That should have put us up a touchdown.
Right.
We ran the ball 3 or 4 times in a row we couldn't get 6 yards. We couldn't get fucking 6 yards. Ben didn't put it in Caleb's hands. Wait, actually, I think he did on the fourth down. He gave him 1 shot at it on 4th down, like he usually does, and it didn't work out this time. Caleb Williams, to me, in my opinion, mixed it. And I'm interested to see what you think. That's why I also wish Wes was in here as well. But
I think what I was really just trying to, because I knew they was gonna ask him about the throw to DJ at the end immediately. What I was really looking for was just, and I don't think I expected him to not have a, for lack of a better term, a mature answer. But he answered it as if there was no loss of faith in his receiver.
Right.
Like he answered it as if like we together didn't do our job, not DJ not doing his job. You know what I'm saying? Like he took the high road, and like he said, he tried to flatten him, and DJ kept going upfield. So when he released it, DJ wasn't even going the right fucking way.
Yeah.
But it's like even then the misread option route from Coastal Loveland early in the game that caused the other interception. Because you lead Luther Burden into double coverage. It's like on stuff like that, you want Caleb to be able to see it and make a different decision. But at the same time, like y'all got to be where y'all supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? So
it's a trust thing. Like Donnie said, Donnie Lee jumping in the chat. Appreciate you jumping in here. He said it was last interception is miscommunication, and that's what a lot of them were. Like take it back last week, the interception to Luther Burden last week against the Packers. Like it was just a miscue, or somebody just not in the same in a right route in a right spot. They didn't run the right route, and that's been a theme. And that's why Caleb said, I can't wait to get in the offseason. I can't wait to do this again. We gonna build that cohesiveness with him in the wide receiving core, so they won't have these miscues. Have more time on task where I don't even have to say nothing. You just know. Bet we both see the same coverage for the defense, so I'm going to cut this off and make it a little more sharp instead of rounding it out and keep fading towards the back like DJ Moore had. Like there's those type of things that you gotta have. Those that feel you gotta have with your wide receivers. Y'all gotta see the same thing, kind of like Ben Johnson said. As a play caller, he hopes the quarterback Caleb Williams sees the game how he is seeing it as well. So. Look, Caleb wasn't perfect, but he was not bad. I'm telling you right now. If anybody gonna do that, I'm here. Tonight. I am here for it. Let's go. I got time tonight. This is the last post game show we're gonna be doing until fucking September. I got time tonight. Caleb Williams was not great. He wasn't perfect, but he was damn good tonight. If I'm gonna grade his performance, QB1. I'm going to give him an A-. I'll go A-. Mixed it. What you thinking?
I think I'm cool with the A-. Like I said, the situations where those picks came out, you want him to be able to recognize, like where DJ not flattening, you want him to be able to recognize that, make a difference. You know what I'm saying? Or like when realistic, like the biggest one to me was when Colston Loveland he misread the defense, thinking that he had man coverage and he had a zone. You like, especially because the first read is that way. You want to be able to recognize that and make a different decision. Granted that it's going to be a quick decision, And at that point, you trying to make something out of nothing, or you trying to just escape to a different read. I think just this is the type of stuff that gets carried into next year, where you're like, this is something that he can learn, that he's learned from. You know what I'm saying? It's these type of things. So it's like, I can't really be mad at the A- because you can't escape the fact that, the ball ended up in their hands 3 times. But at the same time, you was dealing, and they need to catch the ball. Like, there's so many other ways you can, it's so many other places you can place the blame in this game. And granted, like, Caleb is going to get a lot of it because the biggest stat is on his stat line.
Absolutely. And 3 interceptions, I think that's the most I've seen him throw ever. I think that is his highest amount. Chris Maddox says, I just hope this isn't a one and done thing. Hopefully this sets up the Bears to be a contender for the next 3 to 5 years. Trust me. With Ben Johnson, as much as we get on him, and Caleb Williams, as much as y'all get on him, they gonna be back. Them 2 motherfuckers, they locked in, and this is year 1.
They got a really young core.
Oh my gosh!
Around
You got
what they're building around. So
Kyle Monungai, Colston Loveland, Luther Burden. Who's another young one that's contributing though? Like, these are young players that's important. And Ozzie Trapillo, now we got to see, but Ozzie Trapillo,
Juudah will have a bigger role.
Juudah came in and got like 2 or 3 touchdowns on the season. This core is young, and they only gonna be getting better. We not just saying the young guys that's on the team. They contributed more than a lot of veterans on a lot of teams for us. So we here to stay. We are here to stay. Austin Booker, he had his best year by far, in my opinion. So we both good on the A-. I saw some B's. I saw C+ from a hater, but that's fine. He balled today, man. It's unfortunate that this was our last game. I really thought we was gonna be playing next week in the championship.
Yeah, Sean McVay got lucky, man.
He did. He really did.
They got lucky.
You got Matthew Stafford versus Sam Darnold. Then you got Drake May versus fucking Jarrett Stidham. Like, what are we doing? Gonna be the lowest rated conference championship games in NFL history. But I digress. Ben Johnson, head coach, at the podium on what played out today. Here he is, Ben Johnson.
All right, here we go. Colston was the one that didn't make it to the end there. He had a concussion, but everyone else, for the most part, made it through that game. But disappointing result tonight. Our guys fought the entire way, just like they have all season long. I thought, this was very much like our team has been. And you got to give the Rams credit. Coach McVay does a phenomenal job. Coach Shula did a great job with their defense this week. And, they ended up making a couple more plays than we did.
Yeah.
And that's why ended up going into overtime, and they ended up coming out on top. And so, like I said, disappointing result. Our guys are feeling it right now.
The Scrolls.
They all believed, man. They all believed all year long that we could find a way to win each and every week. And
Jack,
so
you finally saying something with some.
I am proud of the group.
Important. We did leave points on the field.
It's a special group. I said that a few weeks ago. I believe that to my core, that when you're with a group of men for the last time in the locker room, and it's just not going to be the same going forward. That
unfortunately,
I appreciate all of them, the men and the women, coaches, players, support staff, everybody that had a role this season. It was a special year, and this will be hopefully a feeling in this locker room that we won't forget, and we'll be able to use it as fuel going forward. But with that, I'll go ahead.
Better not fucking forget
Describe
the feeling.
The difficulty and the suddenness of this ending for that group.
Yeah.
You don't want to ever feel like
it's the NFL, right? Is you make it to the tournament like this, and the moment we knew we had to win 4 in a row to actually feel good at the end of the thing, and we didn't get that done, and so this is what happens: is it ends abruptly, and for the young players in the room, it's like, okay, we'll come in tomorrow, and we go through the exit process, and then we go on, and. But the veteran leadership has been outstanding all year long. Those guys are a key part of what we've done. All those guys in that line, I mean, they've all played significant roles in us getting here to this point. And so, it ends quickly, and that's life in this league.
And what did you think of the throw Caleb made at the end, backpedaling at the 40-yard line?
The 4th down to tie it up, ridiculous. That's ridiculous. I mean, you talked about that 4th and 8 from last week and how outstanding that was, and I think this one was probably even another level ahead of that. So, there's some things that you just can't coach. He's got that about him. He's got a knack. He's clutch. He does so many good things. He's an eraser. I have plenty of bad calls each and every week. And he helps
we talked
make
about
it right
we
for
know
me.
You did.
And I know he's feeling
Joseph,
it.
Come on, man.
Because
man.
We didn't win and have some turnovers mixed in there, and he's feeling it. But he's one of those guys I'm talking about. We'll remember this feeling, and he's going to be stronger for it.
Yes, sir.
Did you give much consideration to going for 2 there?
Thought about it. Yeah, thought about it. Probably what played a little bit of a factor was, our goal to go situations hadn't gone very
terrible.
Clean. Our inside 5 plan hadn't worked out quite like we
I
hoped.
have not ever seen so many 3rd and 1
taking our chances there.
Fail.
And what was your viewpoint on the last interception from Caleb, both through his lens and the route that
I'll have to see it. I stand behind the defense a little bit, so I did see space. I saw grass, and then the guy, I didn't see that defender from my perspective, and so I'll have to see it. But I did think as the play was going on, I was like, oh crap, we got something. But
shit, he basically just agreed though.
Then how do you make sure that
DJ Moore fucked that up? Oh my
carry over to
God.
next season?
Yeah, that'll be something that next season's next season. I mean, it's a whole different group. It's a whole different chapter. It's we'll have to write a whole brand new story. And so
this is how I know
that's
you know
the thing
football.
about this is you put in all this work and you sacrifice and you trust.
You can pick up first downs on first down too,
and
you can get first downs on second down too.
You can't take
don't
any
always got to get the third down. We were on
I wish I could say that this is momentum from year one. We'll take it. That it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way.
The numbers.
And I honestly, I don't even want to talk about next year yet. There'll be a time and a place for it. But
you need to.
We're still hurting. We had a great opportunity here this year to make a name for ourselves.
19 third downs.
I'm proud that we were able to get to this point. And,
why the fuck are you on third down 19
times? We fell short.
How do you assess what Caleb is right now? Where do you see these
19 plays? We went for it on 4th down 6
talk a lot about
times. They went for it on 4th down 1 time.
Improve and get a lot better.
Yeah, I mean he's gotten so much better over the course of the season.
19
I can say
downs?
that from being the play caller, the coaching staff would say that. I think his teammates would tell you the same thing. He's going to continue to ascend. His comfort level in what we were doing has gotten better each and every week. There's plays every week that go from us talking about over the course of the week, and he just brings it to life on game day. So I'm very encouraged about where he's at. I think we're going to be able to watch this tape from this first year together and
talking Bears with y'all.
I expect
everybody
us to really learn from a lot of things
and
heart
on
be better next year.
Let their emotions out. We are done for the year.
How would Stafford could do this defense?
We are done for the year. This is our last.
That's the shame. That's part of the shame.
Still gonna be here.
Defense played their tails off.
Damn, no more Bears football.
They did. I thought they did a great job. That's the number one offense in football, both yards and points. And I thought Dennis and the defensive coaching staff, they had a great plan. They got weapons all over the place on the perimeter, but also that running game is very efficient and it can wear on you. And so they pose a lot of problems, and yet our guys did a nice job taking the plan, bringing it to life. I thought they played with great emotion.
Nobody brought it up.
I thought they played hard throughout that game.
Us on this podcast.
And they certainly had us in it the whole time.
You mentioned the troubles, like the goal of those situations didn't go the way you wanted to. Do you feel like that was an execution issue on your guys' part, or do you feel like that was something they were doing on defense, or some sort of mixture?
I'll go back and look at that tape.
Big grape.
I don't know that I was necessarily surprised.
We'll be back.
We're
not crying. It's all good.
From what they were doing. But once again, they play very sound. They play violent. We've been saying that all week, particularly about their front, and they did a good job. They earned that, and we didn't.
And Caleb was typically careful with the ball. Is this something that the Rams were doing, or just?
Joseph, yeah, no, it wasn't. McFadden wasn't no punk on the inside. McFadden was good, Joseph.
No, yeah,
it was a good move. I wasn't mad at it, but
I didn't think he was.
That was the worst I've
any
seen
jitters or anything like that. I thought he was
3rd and 1,
that I'm
4th and 1.
To, and
they was blowing our ass.
Like I said, those guys made plays, and we didn't.
And how did you arrive at your decision on the left side of the line, and how did you?
Taylor,
yeah, a big part of that was predicated on you get going in the tape.
Everybody, if you ain't,
you see a guy like Burst on their side, and
subscribe.
The type of rusher that he is, he's very powerful. He's very violent. He was that way coming out of college. And that's translated to the NFL, and it showed up all over the tape where he's taking tackles and just driving them straight back on the quarterback's lap. And we wanted to, we just thought Joe had a great anchor, and he was going to be able to help us in that regard. And so credit to him. Of course, he's done it, and he's willing to do whatever's necessary to help the team win. So
Jack, they need
got a great
something
group like that.
I know your ass was tripping earlier with some of the stuff you said. Something. Oh man. The more we talk about this, the more it sets in that my team is not going to be playing next week. And if for y'all who don't know me personally, look, I'm the host, Mark Rye, with my co-host. Marcus mixed it in the building. Chef West is usually here, but he had some things going on, so he couldn't make it. Look, I am in Packer country. I live in Madison, Wisconsin. So the shit that I'm about to go through, they couldn't wait for us to lose. The hate watch was real on their side. So yeah, I got to deal with that. But that's fine. I could do that. But like I just said, that this just stings a little bit more because we didn't get our ass whooped. We lost the game and winning. After winning, I understand that you say move, but I make a lot of money here. I'm making some good money in this motherfucker. So, but I agree. I might get up out of here soon because, boy, this place is Wisconsin in general is just not it. I just let you know that now. But we lost this game in a way that we won 7 other times. I'm telling you, I don't know one fan. Fuck a Bears fan. One football fan who's like, oh well, the Bears do it. They finna do it again. Overtime. The defense got to stop. The ball is in their court. They can get a field goal to win it. I don't know one football fan who didn't say, oh, Caleb about to do it again. Even his haters, Caleb about to do it again. Yeah, Raymond, it's over. It is over. Cody said, Sam, I'm in Wisconsin too, and went to the game tonight. How was that stadium, Cody? How was it? Was it rocking? Was it like? Put that in the chat. I know I've been hearing that the stadium has been louder than it's ever been. And I just know it was loud when Caleb threw that fourth down touchdown to Cole Kmet in the back of the end zone. I know that fucking place was rocking. Oh, man. Mixed it. What you thinking, man?
I feel like from both of them, they both kind of did what they usually do, go back and forth in terms of the accountability piece.
Yeah.
But one thing he did say, like, that's a big deal. Like, it's a new group next year, and they're gonna have to write their own story.
Yeah.
Like, we're not gonna be able to come in next year and be like, well, last year we got to 11 wins, and the year before that we were 5 wins. Like, we're not gonna be able to do that. Nope. We got to come up there and basically stamp why y'all still need to respect us. The same disrespect that y'all thought y'all was gonna be able to do this year, we put a zipper on that shit, and we need to go. We need to go in and do that shit again. But I'm really looking at next season. It's like I hope for us we get, like we get closer to the defense that we want to have. But I'm also just looking at like some of these dudes that came to this team this year and contributed for us this year, and what their contribution is going to look like next year. Like we got pieces that we still haven't really fully seen yet. We haven't seen any of Zai Frazier.
Yeah, no, good point.
Colston Loveland came in late. Jade Walker, we haven't really seen too much of him. Shamar Turner tore his Achilles.
Oh man, and that was my boy. That was my fucking boy. Mixes, I know you weren't here yet at the time, but when we covered the draft, that was my boy. Just based off his moxie, his charisma, and the violence that he presented. We didn't have that, like you said. Also, I mean, I'll take it a step further. One of our big money signings, Dayo Adangbo. Now he wasn't doing shit, but you see how this defense came along later. He would have helped. He tore his was it Achilles or ACL, one of the two. So oh man, this sucks. It does suck, and it should suck. I don't think Bears fans be like. I don't want to hear any Bears fans saying at least we made it this far. Demond Dice said, "Great game, but a bad L." Great game, but a bad L. That's exactly what we've been saying. We lost in playing this the way we like our style of football. You know what I mean? If that makes sense.
Yeah.
We lost and the game was in our hands late in the game, like we've been winning almost every game this year. But we got a lot. We got it. Yeah. Demond Dice. Hold on. What you got, DJ? DJ Acevedo said, salute Blackberry Podcast. It's still bear the fuck down. Great season. Can't wait till the next one. Appreciate that shout out. You my boy. We gotta get you on. And just know, as far as the Blackberry Podcast goes, we're not done. We're not done. We go throughout the entire offseason, the draft, OTAs, training camp. We have boots on the ground during training camp. I was able to go to a couple training camps, get some footage, put it on. I will be there again next year. We do not just stop here when the season ends. We're going to cover all Chicago Bears news, breaking news, all that. So just stick with us, man. It's going to be a long off season. We don't play again until September, so that sucks, but it is what it is. Look, so I was going to move to the grades, mixed it. I don't know how you feeling right now, but I was going to move to the grades. But I do want to just look and listen to this locker room reaction a little bit. What you think about that?
All right, let's do it.
Cole Kmet is up first. You got Cole Kmet, fucking DeAndre Swift, Jaquan Brisker. We're not gonna listen to the whole thing, but just to get a little bit of the feeling in the locker room. Here's Cole Kmet and some of these other boys in the locker room.
Yeah, I mean,
the last post game show.
Him getting into what he felt and about the team, and
Louis,
what I just said there about
what does that say? Louis
that we put in and
from Baltimore. Appreciate you jumping in, man.
You know, and what
hit that subscribe button, my guy.
This is a week to week, year to year league, and the locker room's gonna look a lot different next year. That's just how the NFL works.
Yes,
and
sir. You've
there's
been
gonna be
there
coaches that leave for other opportunities, or there's gonna be players that leave either due to contract deals or whatever it might happen. And but this was just a really special team to be part of, and I think we all felt.
Bare truth. You don't like Jeremy?
Was
it Jeremy Grant?
We could go win something
like that.
What was the roller coaster of emotions just scoring that touchdown? You guys feel like you're going to do this again, right?
Yeah.
Come back, and then it all comes to such an abrupt end.
Yeah, I mean that's just how it works.
Paul Martin, you shouldn't be.
You shouldn't all season long,
but you should have a little bit of disappointment.
We just came up short in the end. That was all.
God dang it! I had to fucking go.
The core of this team.
God damn it!
Caleb coming back.
Sure.
Yeah. And a lot to build off from this season. I'm sure.
Yeah, I understand. But there, like the work we put in is for this year, not for next year. Next year's. I mean, when we take our time off here and you reset and
Mama Blues,
the team of what it's going to be next year settles in for itself.
I don't know.
It starts all over again. and it's 0-0, and
it's up to Caleb.
And it's going to be twice as hard to get to this point.
It is,
and you can't take for granted the opportunities you get in this league to get to this chance and to have an opportunity to go to the NFC Championship game, and then who knows from there. But to just think that it's just going to happen again, that's very wishful thinking.
And ladies as well, we was right.
We play in a tough division, and I know we won the division, but we also went 2-4 in the division this year.
You went 2-4. Thank you, Cole.
Going to come back hungry. And
Cole keeping this shit
it's
a
just
buck.
that much harder, and so that's why it hurts when you have the opportunity now, and you just come up a little short. It stinks because there's a lot of work that has to be done to get to this point. I just felt like a pop fly in center field. A lot of those DBs have a tough time tracking. I don't know what happened to the guy kind of guarding me a little bit, but it just felt like a pat and go situation that we do every Friday, and
Cole.
Felt like a pretty easy pitch and catch, and kind of felt like it was in slow motion.
Like I said, we're not gonna listen to the whole thing, so let's move on from Cole. Mixed, do you want to listen to Brisker, or you want to move on? We got Jalen Johnson spoken here. Brisker, let's do Brisker.
Yeah, let's do Brisker.
Yeah, he was a dog out there today, and I've been on his ass all season. Let's hear what he got to say.
Got it into overtime. Got the first stop there and things like that. I feel like we played well all game. We executed the game plan, and we did what we had to do, and we just came up short today.
Crooked commish, you ain't man. We got the toughest schedule next year.
You won so many games at the end, and this one got away from you.
Yeah.
What was that emotion?
Yeah, it hurt so bad. I give it all I got. I know my teammates did too. I know we worked so hard for this, to get it here, play a home game.
Damn, listening to the players making me a little more sad.
And,
God damn.
We took into overtime, got that stop. I felt like it was, I was going to change the game, but it didn't. And then obviously when the field goal went through the uprights, that was tough.
Yes,
and then, this group's not going to be here again. These teammates, we're all not going to be here again. So
this shit's
the
sad.
team's going to look different, and it's sad because this was a special group. I really care about my teammates and my coaches and things like that. Care about this city, and who knows what's next.
Will there be a point that you look at the season and say, "Man, we did some good here"? I mean, I know it hurts now, but it's well beyond anybody's expectations.
Yeah, we won the NFC North. Tried to get the number 1 seed, end up being number 2 seed. Got a couple home games here. Like you said, no one expected us to be here, but we did. And we could hang our heads up high, but the losing part is tough, and obviously the splitting part is going to be tough. So,
what's next for you? You going to be here?
We will see. Hopefully I am, but if not,
I just got done talking about this. This mixed it. This is his contract year.
As long as he possibly can be.
For sure.
Yeah.
Whoever.
He was healthy for most of the year, though.
He was healthy.
That was the biggest
whatever
thing.
the case may be, but I trust in God. So.
Oh man, this is.
No, you said. I mean, and we're still processing it.
Grady. I don't want to hear Grady. Jay.
Proud of the way.
I don't want to hear Grady. Let's go to Swift, or who else? We got Swift, Bayard, and Jalen Johnson. Who you want to listen to out of those three? Swift, Bayard, and Jalen Johnson.
KB.
All right, bet. Yeah, we don't need to listen to Swift.
Reflection now. You know what I mean? Just understanding that
Kyler in the back.
The future holds for us, this team. We all know that this team isn't going to be the same next year, and just appreciating the last few moments we're going to have in his locker room with the guys. And
C-Dub 18 is
we
the
had a hell of a
standard.
year. Like nobody beginning of the season picked us to be where we was at, to be in this position to still almost win the game at the end. It just didn't work out
Juudah
for us this year,
Tribe
but
snuck
just
his
super proud of the
dumb
group. We have no
he
reason
snuck
to,
back in this motherfucker.
Hang our heads. We don't believe in moral victories, but at the same
idiot.
time, this is a special group, and the culture has been set, and expect to have success, in the future.
It seems like it's awakened something in the city too, right? I mean,
I ain't gonna block your bitch ass yet, but you get to talking crazy, yeah, it's gonna get blocked.
Yeah,
just keep it about football.
Yeah, I mean, they've been, our fans been getting their money's worth for sure. Like you said, special play after special play. Caleb has ignited this city with obviously with his bravado and the things he's been able to do this year.
With his bravado.
But like I said, just proud of this group, man. Just obviously tomorrow we got our exit meetings, but it's always tough when the season ends like that because it's so abrupt. But yeah, man, just
it ain't
telling all
Judah.
the guys
Your
I love
bitch
them,
ass
and
be
just
talking. You be
proud of the
saying a
group.
lot of weird shit, dude. A lot of weird shit.
The people not only just in this locker room, the staff, the trainers, the coaches, everybody. We were all working towards, a common goal. You don't get cultures like this very often, and I've had this is probably been the
Talk your
most fun
shot.
had playing
I
football
know.
this year with just so
My
many of the
finger on the
special
button as
wins,
soon as he
the
gets
ups and
talking
downs, the
crazy.
adversity we faced. It was a special group and a special year.
For that last
I like when
field goal,
people,
sure
like he
kind of
can
hopeful
love
expecting
Tyson
it, but
Bagent.
you
That's
almost think, like,
fine.
the way the season's
But you
gone,
get to
of course
talking
you're gonna
crazy,
get
you gotta
blocked
get
or
you up
missed
out of
here.
there.
Were you like, what were you thinking? Is it?
Yeah, I mean,
It's a
the belief
place
was
for
there all the way
football
up until,
minds and football minds
the kick went
only.
through. Like I said, it hurts. It hurts. I hurt.
Wow, I wish
for the
JD5
guys, for
had
all
your
the work
defense.
that's been
That's
put in this season.
crazy.
But like I said, man, it's just proud. You know what I mean? Like I still am, just kind of marinating, just thinking about this year, man. It's a special group, man. Just kind of wish we had a little bit more time.
A little bit more time. Oh, this is sad. Mixed it. God damn.
Core guys like yourself here.
Yeah, they all started off saying that the team gonna be different next year.
It's gonna be different. They know because this is another guy.
Yeah, man,
Kevin
that's something
Byard
that
needs
we
a
just spoke about at
contract.
the end of the locker room. At the end of the game, just talking about the core, the young guys, understanding like just remember this feeling. It hurts, but use it as motivation and inspiration as you go into the off season.
This is a fucking pros.
We'll see what the future holds for all of us. I'm a free agent. A lot of guys. This roster's going to change.
Judah, you're
but like
wrong,
I said, just
bro.
the guys that's
you're
here,
wrong.
the culture has been set.
Thank you, True
Ben has
Pilgrim.
done a great job this year, and like I said, just super proud of this group.
Do you want to be part of this again?
Yeah, for sure. There'll be plenty of time for those conversations. But like I said, I love being here. I love this city.
We need you back,
this year has
KB.
been amazing. Like I said, just wish I had more time this year. But like I said, we'll see what the future holds.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, what are they?
We gonna listen to JJ and then we'll stop this.
This group has been all year. It seems like it could be hurt a little more.
Yeah, JJ didn't gain some weight.
Yeah, I mean, when your season gets ended, I don't know what other way to describe it outside
That
of
face
hurt.
a little chunky.
That feeling goes through your body.
I remember JJ. What?
I mean, your heart sinks. I mean, it's like going down a roller coaster in that initial heart drop. But I mean,
Hey,
in the day, you
Judah, all right,
live, fight
bring
another
something
day.
else
I mean,
to the
it's just
table besides
opportunity
QB
to grow.
talk. Do you watch anything
you
about
learn
the
from
game?
it,
What you think
direct
about
that pain
anything
into-
else? Like,
end up
goddamn,
pushing your body into
you lame as
process
hell.
whatever
Like,
it
what
is
the
for you.
fuck?
You just got to use it.
What do you like about the way this?
Are you white? You can't be white.
Because y'all didn't expect us to be here. So I think really just for
They
for
didn't,
us just
JJ.
sticking together
They
as a unit
didn't.
from the very beginning. And I mean, just even when I was out, just watching the team win, it was very inspiring. Pull off wins that we haven't pulled
Steve
off in a
Sean,
very long time
bear
was
down.
inspiring. So I
Bear
mean,
the
for this
fuck
team, I know
down,
we've been
man.
inspiring the city,
Hell of a
inspiring people,
season.
and proving doubters wrong.
What do you like about the way this defense fought today, holding this Rams? I thought offense in check for a lot of the game.
I mean, I'm not surprised. At the end of the day, we know what we got on our side of the ball, and we just got to execute. So for us, it wasn't surprising at all.
Oh, man.
Surprised that kick went through. I mean, you guys have been so many crazy ways to run.
Nah, I mean, I hope he can make a goal from that distance.
Yeah,
but
like you was
I mean,
close.
again, we got to do a
Bitch
better
ass
job on
nigga.
defense, not letting it get into field goal range. I mean, that's it.
All right. We gonna stop that. I'll listen to that later. Love listening. Just wanted to add a little bit extra since it's locker room clean out, and the Bears won't be playing next week. Yeah. I'm glad. Whoa, that's crazy. Yeah, I'm glad you did that. Look. Let's talk about the units as a whole. Let's do it. Oh man, Mixed It. Look, I'm gonna just say this. Mixed It. Thank you for this. Edit this graphic. Cause you was on point with it. You worked hard on it and it's dope. And I might play it twice just because it's gonna be the last time we do the grades. Oh my god. It's the last time we doing the grades. Let's talk about it. Here it is.
We can't win. We're not your friends. We're not your friends. We're not your friends.
Do you hear that? This is gonna be the last time the last time we get to hear. All right, look, let's do it one time. One more motherfucking time, and we gonna get into the grades.
We can't win. We're not your friends. We're not your friends. We're not your friends.
Air down, down, down. Oh my fucking God. Let's grade the offense, the defense, the special teams. Mama Blues, very fucking bittersweet. The offense, the defense, the special teams, the coaching staff. Give them all a grade. And let's talk about it. Didn't you just ban Juudah? How did he get back in here?
I don't know.
You got like 8 different. This motherfucker got
Some
like
voodoo going on.
Yeah.
I thought I put him in a timeout.
Somebody said, whoa, who said that? Did you see that 3.5? Or was that him? Oh, Charles was banned. Oh, you banned Charles.
I think I might have did that on accident, trying to put Jude on the timeout.
Say
Oh,
what
shit.
the fuck? What are you talking about? But look, let's talk about the grades. Let's grade it. It's Chef West grades. And Chef West ain't here. And we gonna cover it. God damn, I ain't gonna lie, I need some. The more we talk about it, the more I want to just cry. I just want to just cry. I want to just fucking cry. Let's start with the offense. Caleb Williams, we talked about what he did. Ben Johnson, play calling, the running game. Look, overall, I thought we sucked on third down. Well, you can't get to third down 19 times. You can't do that. You just can't do that. And you brought him? He said, I'm a sports bettor. I took the plus 3.5. Oh, you cannot get to third down that many times, and then third and short. Mixed it, and I keep bringing this up, and I will continue to next season and the season after that. If you can't line up and get 1 fucking yard, something is an issue. So when they couldn't get 1 yard the first time on 3rd and 1, and then the second time on 3rd and 1, they got tablets, Microsoft tablets over there. You got to see who the fuck is fucking up on these 3rd and 1s. Why can't we get a yard?
Yeah, I feel that. I feel like what happens a lot is it's almost like we kind of start out coaching ourselves on 1st and 2nd down. We create a lot of 3rd and longs, 3rd and mediums, and stuff like that. So like one of the 3rd and shorts we had, Caleb just fucking did a QB sneak and ran all the way around the fucking D line.
And he picked it up, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Like, but you can't and then it was another one. We had a 3rd and 1. Kyle Monunga ran and got the first down, but it was a few of them. We got stopped on 3rd down or 2nd and short and running it, and got stopped and made a 3rd and long or a 3rd and medium situation. And Ben looked at it like it's 4th down territory almost all the time. So now it's putting a lot of pressure on Caleb to go out here and try to make a throw. Because if you don't make this throw, you end up you giving them short field and some more stuff like that. It just creates a complete momentum shift.
I just like it pisses me off because I'm going to run it on 3rd and 1. I'm going to run it on 4th and 1 too. But the way we played it, hell fucking no, I'm not finna. After the 2nd or 3rd and 1 stop, I'm not running that bitch no more. We were in first and goal on the 6-yard line, and we could not get in the end zone. You mean Kyron Williams was gonna get in that end zone on 1st and goal. He was gonna get in there. We couldn't do it, man. I'm telling you, that was a big part of why we lost this game. Our run game to me was just not good. And somebody said 160 rushing yards. That's fine. Don't give me the stats. We watched the game. It's about key moments when you need it the most. We could not do it. We couldn't run the ball when we needed to run the ball.
Yeah.
And what they say? Raise them, I guess. No, we didn't get any takeaways. And I thought we were so close. We were so close all game. And we couldn't get one. So but look. Let me just rally off some more numbers from the offense real quick. Mixed it, and we'll give our grade. 9 for 19 on third down. 3 for 6 on fourth down. Like 6 times on fourth down. Come on. 160 rushing yards, 257 passing yards, 417 total yards. We outplayed them. No sacks. You didn't get sacked one time. But you had 3 turnovers. You had 3 turnovers, and you won time of possession, 32 minutes to 39 minutes. We won. God. It was a moment in time where he's like, okay, all you got to do is score off, get a touchdown here and get a field goal here when it was 10-10 for the longest because we kept stops. Just get points. We couldn't get points. Mixed it. For my grade on the offense, I have to go with a C. I gotta go with a C. What you thinking? I maybe a C plus if I'm, but no, this is the defense we've been asking for all season. Mixed it, and that's what the offense did with those punts. That shit sucked. I see. Hey, I'm Charles. I'm with you. It don't matter. That's why I gave him a C. I'm not going D. There's no way I'm going D. D is crazy, but maybe C minus if I'll meet you in the middle or something. C, I can't go D. Mixed it. What you got?
I got a C minus for the offense.
Okay.
I think it was just the plays that was missed. It felt like every single one of them happened in like the most critical spots of the game. Like one that we didn't even really talk about that much that basically ruined the drive for us was the illegal shift. When Colston Loveland was motioning across the field. And while he was in motion, somebody else moved. I think Caleb called a fake hike or whatever, and 2 people moved, and it dragged it back. Yeah. It's just like stuff like that, the drop passes, the miscommunications, stuff like that. Like all of those are things that cannot happen at this point in the season. So, like it's really gonna show up next season when we start playing football again on how much work into like learning this offense these core players have really done, because that's gonna really set the tone.
I don't mean to I forgot about this. And Paul Martin is talking to Mama Blues right now, but I gotta put this up here. I forgot about this mixed it. We threw a pass to Theo Benedict.
Oh yeah, that was my bold prediction too. A fucking lineman was gonna catch a pass.
A line was
he went out there and that shit bounced off his chest. It bounced off his hands, then his chest, then it just flew over his fucking head. I was just like,
but let's just say this: Caleb has a arm. He has a rocket. If the wide receivers can't catch it, why the fuck y'all think Theo gonna catch it?
You do that shit with Darnell or something. Darnell is at least more athletic. Give him a chance at trying to catch it, but don't do it with Theo.
Paul Martin,
that's like
put this in here, man.
That's like the fucking that's like the fullback dive with what the fuck was his name? Doug Kramer on the 1 yard line last year with Shane Waldron.
Oh, the fumble.
He fumbled that shit. It was just like, why the hell would you call this right here? And why would you call it to him? Like, this is who you give the call to in this spot? Yeah, like that's crazy. That's
mixed it. Can you do me a favor while we're doing these grades? I thought I pinned it in there. Can you make sure that the link to join the show is pinned still? Just take your time. It's cool. So you did go with a C minus though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you went C minus. I went with a C. The offense, like we almost won this game, but y'all know how we do it here. Like fuck all that. Y'all got to be better. Y'all have to be better. And they started off early. You know, they started off faster than we were used to in the recent months, but damn, it just sucks. Yeah, can you pin it? Just go ahead and pin it. Mixed it. I don't know.
Pin it, the star.
No. I'll probably have to do it. I'll go pin it. But yeah, hit that link. We want Bears fans to come in here. If you want to have your camera off, that's fine. But hit the link and just come in and join the show, and let's talk about this game and this loss that we just had. I'll pin it as well. But okay. Cease. Where you want to go next with it? While I try to pin this? Go ahead, Mixed it. Let me know. You choose.
I think we can go. We can get special teams out the way. So we always put them last.
Should be pinned. Special teams.
Yeah.
I don't. Okay, so and I was hoping. Ain't gonna lie. I'm like, special teams. Can we? Okay, Paul Martin. But before I did, hold on. Paul Martin said, "Don't clown me, but if we're gonna keep Homer active, can't this 4.4 speed be of any use on? No. I can't believe he's still on this team. No. Use over who? Swift or Monungai? Which one? Because that's all we use. We only use two.
He played for Richard Hightower, bro.
Yeah, that's literally he mixed your asses. He plays for Richard Hightower. That's who he plays for. Jacob, appreciate you jumping in here. Sherry, let's get him in here real quick before we give these grades. Man, Sherry, you got us? Can you hear us?
What's good, man? I'm just a really tough loss there, but man, I'm proud of this team and how it came from an 0-2 team to a divisional round team.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very proud of this team. It's still building.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, let me ask you, where is your what's the pain for this loss? On a scale of 1 to 10, where would you rank the pain?
Miss field goals. Take the points. Don't get all cute. All 4th and 1. Kick it. Just kick the ball, man. Mm-hmm. This is a playoff game. This is no preseason game. Every point matters in this game.
So are you like, okay, but how hurt are you? Like, about this?
I'm not that hurt. I'm just in desperate shock that DJ Moore didn't. Okay, I'm not trying to put fingers on him. It could have been either way.
Right.
I'm not trying to put fingers on DJ Moore for everything.
Man,
I'm like in the state of mind. I'm just not that upset anymore because we did fight hard against the MVP.
Okay, I was gonna say, is it more because this was a great season before and we playing with house money, or is it because who we were going up against, like you said, the MVP? So it's like, okay, we could have won that, so I'm okay with that. That's
yeah.
Okay, I got you. Yo boy, DeMarco Jackson. He started. I know you've been a huge advocate.
He did start it. He did had a deflection. I mean, if he could have picked it off though.
Shemaine was supposed to catch that shit.
Oh my God! I was hoping somebody grabbed it. Somebody.
Damn, but I just in my mind, I don't think that Devonta Adams catch counted. That was not a catch.
It could have been it could have been both. I'm gonna say this. If I was them, that's a catch. But if I'm a Bears fan, I'm gonna say no. It could have went both ways. It's like, okay, when will you say Devonta had that ball control? When did he gain control on that ball? Because it looked to me when he gained control, his foot came off the ground. It wasn't.
I looked at the replay, but at the same time, it doesn't look like it's in though.
I'm right there with you. Caleb Williams, what you think about Caleb Williams' performance?
Great, improving quarterback. Not both of his interception wasn't his fault, except for that crossbody, which was technically his fault.
Mm-hmm.
That crossbody was really his fault.
Wait, which one is that? What's the crossbody?
The one where he threw in the double coverage
on the right side.
On the right hash, the right side of the field.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, that was his fault, entirely his fault. But Roma doing that, I am very disappointed in him.
Because of the drops, or
you have to catch that ball.
Yeah, the touchdown.
Money ball, and that's a catchable ball. No excuses.
So, if you had to put blame on a player, a coach, or just a side of the ball, who you blaming for this loss?
I mean, mix of both.
Okay.
And Johnson Brown taking all the 9 points as in field goals, and all the offensive drops. So mix of both.
Oh man, don't I look. You heard me. You might have showed up a little late, but I got on those drops earlier, and drops been an issue for us all season. Like they have, and
yeah, drops been an issue. It's nothing new.
They showed up again in our biggest game of the season. It's like you can't have that. But we're a young team, I guess, and I mean, I just thought that the focus coming into this game will be a lot more like.
Rob, I got a question for you. Whose fault was it on that interception in overtime? Whose fault was it? Like, really, whose fault was that?
I mean, you watched the show, Sherry. You know where I'm going with this. It's DJ Moore.
Definitely.
Where's DJ Moore?
Because usually you can switch it up and say it's Taylor's fault for not completing that pass. Because sometimes you really be mixing it up. No offense, though.
On Caleb?
Yeah. I mean, it's not like you're criticizing him, but
you must be mistaking me for Wes. I'm shocked. That's crazy. Mixing, am I right?
Okay, no, you're right. That's DJ Moore for not completing.
I'll say this, like, as far as the DJ Moore pick at the end, I'll say this: where the fuck was he going if he wasn't going to flatten out? Like, where were you going that you were going to be an option to throw the ball to if you didn't fucking flatten out? Like Caleb said when he did his presser that it was a miscommunication between them two, and I get that. I get you going up on the podium and saying that it was a miscommunication between you two.
Mm-hmm.
But where the fuck is his head?
That's a good point, Mixed. Oh, I love
to not flatten out and get underneath the safety when you need 15 fucking yards to be in Cairo's range, who hasn't, by the way, missed a single field goal or extra point in the postseason.
Preach.
You flatten the fuck out. That's what football IQ is.
Yeah. But look, you don't look away from the ball. You always expect the ball coming to you. You are
always expect it. Always
expect the ball. Always expect you are number one.
Let me read this chat real quick and then Mixed it. If you got another question for Sherry, ask him one. But let me get this chat out the way real quick because Chris Tilly.
But I'll give props to Jaquan Brisker and Kyler Gordon. They play a hell of a defense.
Hold on. Let me get. Congratulations on an awesome season, guys. I'm a Packer fan, but nothing more than a rivalry. Truly makes football better. Rather have y'all than the Vikings or the Lions. That says a lot. I'm in Madison, Wisconsin, and no, every Packer fan hate the Bears way more than any other team in this division. So that says a lot. That means a lot coming from a Packer fan, I guess. Mixed it. You got a question for Sherry? A regular on the show. First of all, Sherry, appreciate you jumping on here. A lot of people shy away from it.
Yeah, I was just playing 2K with my friends, and I'm like,
2K?
Yeah.
What's your build?
6'9" slasher. I can do anything I want.
Okay.
Premium.
I be on 2K heavy too, so maybe we gonna have to link up on.
Yeah, we might have to link up on some twos, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. Mixed it. Give him a question. Anything. Ask him how he thought about
one player that you think should stay and one player that you think should go.
Oh shit!
This is I don't know if it's controversial, but
defense only.
I just don't have an opinion on that.
Defense only. I mean, your boy DeMarco ain't gonna get on the field unless somebody.
DeMarco, cut. I'm gonna keep it a bug. Nashawn Wright has to go.
Oh my gosh.
That is.
It's not okay. Look, cost
very
turnovers, but if we're talking about standard coverage wise, is he doing the job?
You know, we talked about that. Mixed it with Nashawn Wright. Yeah, he get the takeaways, but if he's not getting those takeaways, he can get picked on.
He's been getting fried. Like he has dead ass is called a lucky ball, 50-50 ball. Make sure he picks it off, but can he cover though? That's my question.
It seemed like Tyreek was really the one getting picked on today, and he held up.
Tyreek
seen that Tyreek was doing his. Tyreek gonna be here. I'm telling y'all right now.
Tyreek was playing excellent man coverage, locking Puka too. I mean, I had a couple of stops on what's the name again? Puka Nacua.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was good, but like that doesn't show it enough.
To be honest with you, I think some of the completions Puka had was really just Sean McVay he got Dennis Allen on a few plays. Like for example, one that they needed.
Right now, hold on.
We kind of like right before we started just playing real all out aggressive. They needed it was like a 3rd and 4. And Puka just got up to the first down marker and saddled it. And we were like, we started the playoff. All our DBs was like 6-7 yards off the ball.
Did you notice that we were like that a lot? Like we were way off the ball. Our DBs were.
Especially it's crazy because you would think that I kind of get it is because you would think that if we get a good jam off the line of scrimmage or something like that, then you can really compete with them in these situations. And it's granted that these is the type of situations that they want on offense. These are the type of situations we want on defense too. But it's again, you can't go into these games and have this fear like we talk about it. They struggle. Like the problem with playing them in man coverage is if you get beat, you have no help. You know what
Unless
I'm saying?
you're cover 2 man.
Right, but in general, even then, that's depending on what the route is, you can still give up a lot of extra yards.
Yeah,
I mean, you run a corner, you run a 20-yard corner route, you ain't got no help there. Or you run a 10-yard slant, ain't no there's no help.
We seen it with the Lions game where they did all them damn kick routes. They just crossing over the middle where you ain't got no help underneath. I mean, whereas you just get picked underneath and they get to run free across the middle of the field for extra 10 or 15 yards. So it's interesting because I think that they played good enough to win on defense, but on offense we didn't match them. So.
Sherry.
Yep.
Appreciate you jumping on here, man. Look, let me ask you this: how much time you got?
What are you talking about?
To be on, and talk about the Bears. How much more time?
Oh no, I have all day. I'm all right.
You want a grade? You want to give a grade for this defense? Let's do this. Let's move on and let's talk about this defense. We just grade the offense. Let's talk about this defense. Where would you grade this defense then?
First I give my honorable mentions.
The entire defense, though, just give a grade for the
entire defense.
Yeah,
a B minus or a B plus to B minus.
Okay. Wow. Okay. B plus, B minus. You want to elaborate on why you did that? How you came about that grade?
I mean, they played excellent, but they still gave up easy runs that could be stopped.
I agree with that. I thought the defense, if you were going to,
especially, pass rush was really, really good.
No, that was on point, but the run, I thought Matthew Stafford and Sean McVay, they saw weakness with running the football, and it was times, especially on that last drive, where we couldn't stop the run, and I felt like they could have been doing that all day. Mixed it. What you got for the defensive grade?
I think I'll have to give defense a B. I think they played pretty well across 4 quarters, but I also feel like the plays y'all gave up, it was just in the most critical spots.
It was critical.
It was critical spots where y'all was giving up some of these. Like
I really
we
like
had 2 big runs in overtime, and that was after you got them off the field the first time. You know what I'm saying? So it just felt like we just got gashed in the end of the game, and it hurt. It hurt our chances.
Also mentioned, hey, y'all know that one. I forgot that one play that Kyler Gordon was like a pinch short from picking that off on the corner route.
Yeah, that was a really good ball by Matt Stafford.
Oh my God, it was a fucking dime.
That was a good dime. If he had like an inch short, that would have been intercepted.
But what did I say though? Like the defense was like inches like away from getting a takeaway, and anytime they would have got it, you know how huge that would have been for this Bears offense.
Yes,
man, that throw, because even the throw to Davante Adams, but the one you just mentioned, Sherry, that shit was.
That was like a close one because Kyler almost had it if he had if the ball was a little bit lower. He could have had like at least a fingertip on two on it.
In which it might have like grazed his hand.
That was like that would have been like a Madden play right there.
But this is why you take those points though, because situations like this come up and it makes them play different. You know what I'm saying? It makes them play rushed. It makes them feel a higher sense of urgency, and it forces that mentality to where you can make a mistake. Mm-hmm. They were there for the taking. We just had to execute on
them. So you went with a B-, B. You went with like a B plus, Sherry.
So I'll give you really, I'll just give it like a B plus.
Mixed it. You went with a B, right?
Yeah.
I'm right there with y'all. I mean,
I certainly can't give it an A if you really can't stop the run.
But I see that this is my thing. I really do want to go A-, but just because they got that stop in overtime. Rams got the ball first in overtime. The Bears stopped them. They made them punt in overtime. They put the ball into Caleb Williams' hands, Ben Johnson's hands, and it was like, oh, y'all fucked up. Like, we've been winning like this all year. The defense did exactly what they needed to do. Man, it's like I
this
can't.
team could have been the number 1 seed if the defense was playing like that all year.
Oh my gosh! Hey, you ain't lying. You are not lying. I'm gonna go. Oh man, I want to go. I'm gonna go A-. I'm gonna go A-. I'm gonna go.
Elaborate why?
Huh?
Can you elaborate a little bit more why A-? Because I wouldn't really give the defense an A.
So I don't have the exact punt, but they had 20 points, right? So let's do this. They had 20 points.
Yep.
We know they scored. Actually, I do.
They had 10 at halftime.
They had 10 at halftime. So I actually got the drive. So first drive, TD, right?
Yeah.
They didn't score again until the fourth quarter. A touchdown.
Yeah.
They didn't score a touchdown again until the fourth quarter.
Mm-hmm.
And then they had 2 field. Yeah, I mean, you do the math. They had 1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
they had like 4 or 5 punts in this game.
Yeah, punts. But they also gave them completions that really mattered on like third downs.
I mean, well, okay. So their third down percentage, the Rams, not percentage, but they were 5 for 16 on third down. We were 9 for 19. The Rams were 5 for 16. That means they only got 5 and they missed 11. 11 times we got to stop on third down. That defense was excellent today. That defense was balling today.
That we were missing this whole year.
Yeah, no, and then that's exactly what Mixter just said. Oh, fuck. I'm going to go A-. I think with the challenge they had to face, Mixter, you put up the graphics on what what's his name? Puka Nacua.
Where is Chef Wiz, by the way? I just realized.
Yeah, he had to handle some business tonight. Otherwise, yeah, he might have been on your ass tonight, you know, with some of your takes. But
now, I mean, look, it's really my opinion, though.
No, that's all it is. That's all it is. Look, Sherry, appreciate you jumping on with us, man.
Yep.
I thought I'd let you know, get it off and then give out a grade, whatever. Appreciate you jumping on with us, man. Go jump back on the game, but keep us on your phone. Don't turn off the channel. The Black Bear Podcast. We not done. Right. The Bears is done, but we not done. Sherry, you got any
next year?
Yeah, I mean, we gonna be here next year. You got any last things you want to say about this game or whatever that you weren't able to get off?
Obviously a nail biter.
Yeah, absolutely was. All right, man. We gonna holler at you. Yeah, absolutely. Stay in the chat. We gonna holler at you. We'll bring you on again to talk some football. Oh shit! As we continue to go through this game, this loss. All right, so we went offense, defense. Let's do special teams. You did. I think you said special teams instead of defense, and I went defense anyway. But let's go special teams. That should have been special teams. But let's go special teams now. I mean, they were fine. Mixed it like they were okay. They weren't bad. They weren't good. That was like, right there. I don't know what is a C good? Is a C plus good? Is that in y'all mind? If you get a C plus, is that good? I don't like. They were fine. I don't know. I was looking for a splash play. They didn't get one. I go C plus on the special teams. Like I said, that last one was supposed to be special teams, but we made it defense. So.
Yeah, I think that's fine. I really want I would say they get like a C or C plus. They didn't really do anything big, but I do want to give them a slightly lower grade because we've been talking about one of the weak points of this Rams team is they special teams.
Oh my God, that's a good.
We didn't really take advantage of it.
Yeah.
We did try to get some runs off on these kick returns, but they just didn't give Duvernay really too many good lanes. But on another end, I want to give their ass an I for incomplete because you didn't fucking put Cairo out there damn near at all. He barely competed when it came to the special teams game, quite literally. So it's hard to give them a grade when they just gotta, show up there and be supportive on the sidelines.
And that's what they did a lot. They did that a lot. Okay, so our last grade we're gonna give out is coaching. Overall, Richard Hightower, Ben Johnson, Dennis Allen. I ain't gonna lie, you win this game, mixed it. You win this fucking game. I might give coaching an A. I might do it. I might. Dennis Allen was Dennis was good. Ben wasn't horrible, but he wasn't perfect either. But I've seen worse from Ben. And then Richard Hightower, shit, I thought we covered punts well. We covered kick returns well. They weren't outstanding. They didn't, jump off the page, but the sick part, we should have won this game. If you really look at what happened, we outplayed them. We should have won this game in all phases. The coaching, I'm going to say the coaching cost us this game just as much as the wide receiving group did, in my opinion. I'm going to give them a damn. Dennis Allen is holding his grade. I'm okay. I'm gonna go B. I'm gonna go B minus. I'm gonna go B minus. Mixed it. I'm gonna go B minus. I thought, the defense was on point. The offense was fine, but they should have did more. Ben Johnson is keeping his grade from being higher than what it is. He was the worst coach on the field today. His unit was the worst on the field today.
Mm-hmm.
How about that? Do you agree with that? Like, even over special teams? I thought special teams was better than the offense was. Like, defense, it was 10-10 at a half, right? Like, what are we doing? Not only that, but before that game tying fourth down crazy throw by Caleb, we forget the possession before that. We were on the 6-yard line and came away with nothing. We came away with nothing, bro. It's insane. Oh my God. No, Paul Martin, these grades is just for tonight. Do you see what I see?
Yeah. Before we get into that, let me just say my grade for the coaches.
Yeah, go ahead. Do your grade.
I got a D+. I have a D+ for the coaches. Now, let me say this.
A D+.
I love what Dennis Allen did on defense. I love the fight that they put up. Richard Hightower, I'm gonna give. I honestly, I cannot. There's no evidence to say that he didn't have Cairo ready. I think Cairo would have been ready to go in there and try to put some
I
points
think
on
so
both
too.
teams.
I really do. I really do.
But here's the thing. I'm gonna stand by this. The same way you stand by, y'all need to be able to get them fucking yards on the 1 yard. I mean, when you need 1 yard,
man,
you take the points.
Oh my gosh.
Like you just taught yourself to stop breaking the golden fucking rule. When you got a quarterback that knows how to deal, you make the league pay a toll every time. Every time you come through this intersection, you got to give Caleb 3 or you got to give him 7. There's no other option. He's getting you down to the red zone every time. There's no way that if we not completing, if we went this long with like the struggles in the red zone that we've had, that you get to the red zone and you don't fucking put it in Cairo's hands, who's been lethal for you, especially if you get him in range.
And at least in the first half, you gotta take the points in the first half. And if you walk into the second half, the third quarter with 3 field goals and 9 points on the board, that's not what we were gonna do. I'm just saying, if you walk into the third quarter with 3 field goals, then now you play from with 9 points. But you cannot come away with some of the drives that we had, getting to the 6-yard line, getting the first drive, the interception after Rome dropped the touchdown, and then you just the second drive, Caleb had to throw a touchdown to DJ Moore on 4th down. You cannot walk away with 0 after having, because the offense was good, like y'all were moving the ball, but you keep walking away with 0 points because you're going for it on 4th down. You gotta have something to show for it in the first half. Now in the second half, if you want to go for it on 4th down, I'm with you. That D, that's a strong D though. Mixed it.
You gotta learn your lesson sometime.
You do. I thought Dennis Allen carried this grade. But
he didn't stop me from giving him an F, but it's just like this is one of those we grading on the curve type of situations, because this one lesson, this one hard-headed ass lesson that you have to learn is a season costing one.
It was. You're absolutely right. And look, this next guy we got coming on, I'm gonna just say this right now before I bring you on. I need you to talk football, and if that's Dog and Caleb, that's fine. But if you start talking any other bullshit that we don't give a fuck about, you're gonna get cussed out and kicked off the show. So let's talk football. Are you ready to talk football?
I'm fucking with that background.
Let's do it. Holy shit.
Let's get
Here
him in
he
here.
is. There
Juudah.
he is. Juudah Tribe in the flesh.
In the flesh, it is Juudah Tribe, the one and only, the greatest Bears fan and the most smartest Bears fan in the whole fan base. Hello, everyone. How are y'all doing today? I know you're feeling sad. I know you're feeling terrible. The formula is really easy, guys. If we don't win the turnover battle with Caleb Williams, we lose. He threw 3 interceptions.
So hold on, let me stop you right there.
Hold on, real quick.
We lost the turnover battle last week.
Hold on. Before you ask your question, Mark Rob.
We lost
Juudah, do you watch Chicago Bears Central?
Huh?
Do you watch Chicago Bears Central?
No. Why?
I feel like I thought like they do like a voicemail segment. I felt like I heard you on there before. I
Of
never heard
course,
your voice till
I
now.
probably been mentioned on many programs because I
Yeah, no,
disagree
he
with
be yeah.
I
You be
disagree with
hating.
I disagree with most Bears fans. Period.
You hate
I, I,
publicly.
I disagree with you with Justin Fields when y'all thought he was something great, and now I'm disagreeing with you about Jalen Wentz. You thought he was
That's
something great. It relates to football. It relates to football.
yeah. No, absolutely. But you
Yeah.
just said if we don't get takeaways, we don't win the game. We didn't win the turnover battle in the Green Bay, and we won the game. We actually threw 2 interceptions. We lost the turnover battle by 2, and we still won that game in Green Bay. So how does that like?
Look, listen. I don't care how you guys have been watching. See, y'all been watching the games the way y'all been watching it. I've been watching the games the way I've been watching it. Most of the games that we've been winning this shit, we've had the easiest schedule in the league.
That's not true.
To the end.
That's not true.
To the
Drake
end.
May
Yeah, it
has.
is.
Drake May has.
We've had the easiest schedule in the league, man. Period. When we played against some actual decent teams,
New
we
England had the easiest.
The Ravens beat us, but we're not going to get into that because next year we're going to have a harder schedule, and we'll see exactly what Caleb Williams is made up there.
The Ravens,
I was telling you, this kind of winning that we was doing was not sustainable, man. I don't care how many. I don't care heroics, hero ball. Always have to come down to the last drive, nail biting every single game. That's not sustainable. And it came back to nip us in the butt tonight. That's exactly what happened. That's not sustainable. Why don't you just play 4 quarters of be efficient, play 4 quarters of football. We don't need you running around 20 yards back there.
Let me ask you this.
We don't need any of that, bro.
Did Matthew Stafford play 4 quarters of football to you?
Matthew Stafford played 4 quarters of football.
Oh my God.
With a hurt finger. With a hurt finger.
We went to overtime. So where was the
with a hurt finger?
So why were we in overtime? If he played
Chicago,
how many quarters did Caleb play?
Caleb played 4. Today he played 4 quarters. Usually he plays like 2, maybe 2 quarters. Today he actually played 4, but it was 4. But 3 interceptions. That was horrible, bro.
Those are all on Caleb. Those are all on Caleb.
Well, let's go through them. All right, the last one they threw to DJ. He's trying to put him in a position to get in the area. That area was going to be way too far to the right for DJ to get to.
But did you hear what the coach said about that interception?
It was way too far.
Don't say it don't matter, because if you say Ben Johnson don't matter.
Even if he was supposed to get in a certain area, that DB still had to break on the ball. He was still going to get to the ball first.
Okay.
Period. The other one over to the right where he threw it.
Wait, which one are you talking about? Be specific.
Okay, let's go to the middle one. When we was down, getting toward the goal line, I guess he threw it over
the first one.
Cole Kmet's head. And
Sale,
and he had those problems in camp when he was selling the ball like that. Came back to haunt him today. And then the other one toward the sideline, I think. Just a hell of a play by the DB. But this guy needs to know the situation that we're in. We don't need you to play hero ball. We need to know the situation. We're in a good position to move the ball down the field. We don't need you throwing interceptions at crucial times like that, man. We don't need that. Just play goddamn football. Stop trying to be the hero. Play football and stop with the crap. And stop with your stupid Air Jordan passes. I'm sick of that crap, man.
Okay, I got a question.
Because I think Bajan actually beat him in training camp this year.
Why do you? How many training camps did you go to?
What do you mean? How many did I go to? I didn't go to any of them. But it was clear who. It was clear. The only reason,
who were you listening to? What
the only reason this guy's a quarterback because Ryan Poles pretty much hand selected this guy. Ryan Poles actually he didn't even look at Drake May's tape. He didn't even look at
he didn't.
He didn't. He just blew. Oh, that's my guy. That's my guy. He's generation. That's my guy. That tells me how much Ryan Poles really thought about the process of getting the right quarterback for the situation. Now look at Drake May. He actually laughed at Drake May.
Did you watch Drake May? Did you watch Drake May?
He laughed at him.
Hold on. Juudah, did you watch Drake May last game?
Yeah, I saw Drake May just put 28 points on the #1 defense in the league today. That's what I saw. I didn't see him throw any picks. I saw him put up 28 points on the #1 defense in the league. Period.
You're lying. He did put up 28 points today. Drake May was sacked 5 times and he threw an interception.
It's quite all right. He put up 28 points, didn't he? Yeah, that's right. You know why?
They put up 28. What are you talking about?
Because Drake May is efficient.
They had a pick six.
He doesn't
They
need
had a
to
pick
play
six
hero
in that
ball.
game.
He doesn't need to play hero ball. That's why the Patriots are in this position that they're in, because that's why Ryan Poles was wrong, because he should have probably picked Drake May over this guy.
What position are they in?
Can I ask my question?
They're in the AFC Championship. What do you mean what position? They're in the AFC Championship
So
game.
what would you have said if we were there too?
And more than you're being hypothetical. We're not in.
We was this close.
You're being hypothetical. You're talking about training camp.
We're not close.
So
we're
not close.
We're not close. We're not close.
Makes it ask your question.
We're not close. We should. The Packers just choked the last game. That's what happened.
they choked.
Every time we beat the Packers, they choked.
Juudah. I hear you. I hear you. But slow down.
They choked.
Let my co-host ask you a question. Otherwise, we can go back and forth all night.
That's fine. Let your co-host ask the question. What's your question, sir?
You said that you watch the game differently than we do.
Absolutely.
So I want to know how you watch the game.
Well, I'm not gonna get like technical like I watch with
no,
two
be
eyes.
technical because we watch it with our 2 eyes.
I watch with
I
two
got 2
eyes.
eyes. Mark Rob has 2 eyes. You have 2 eyes, but you look at these games and you taking stuff totally different.
I absolutely am
away from it
because
so
I'm not.
I want to know what it is like. What are you looking for when you watch these games? That's leading you to draw these conclusions.
When I first came on this show, I said efficiency. I want a quarterback that's efficient. You look at Tyson Bagent like in the preseason, like, oh, that's preseason.
Okay.
No, I think personally Tyson Bagent is much more efficient in his offense. In this particular offense, I think he's much more efficient. Period.
We lead the league in drops.
I wonder why. If you freaking thrashing the ball in there and where it had to hit the receiver, I wonder why they can't catch his ball. I wonder why they can't catch these balls. You know, I'm not gonna put it all on the receivers because I know it has something to do with probably Caleb too. It could be timing. It could be like it could be a
who did you think they were on today?
Huh?
Who did you think they were on today?
Well, the one drop of Doomsday had, that was on. Well, shit, he was gonna get clobbered, but that was on Doomsday in the end zone. He was gonna get destroyed. He was gonna.
We seen
he wasn't. He didn't get destroyed.
He was running.
We seen Cole Kmet and DJ Moore get smoked and still held on to the ball. They both went for touchdowns.
That's your job. You got to catch the ball regardless.
It happened.
You were a lottery pick.
Drops happen.
You were a lottery pick.
Drops happen.
You were a lot of. Hold on, Juudah. I get what you're saying, but this is what I'm saying. When you're a lottery pick, you don't get to come up to me and say drops happen. You don't.
Drops happen.
You don't. When you get picked in the lottery, when you get picked to be that guy, be the guy that gets built around, you don't drop the fucking football.
So I've seen.
You know what?
And as
we
a matter
seen
of
Adams
fact,
drop balls, but you also know what? We also seen
fact,
Puka Nacua get 129 out of 166.
We've also seen quarterbacks miss throws. You say you've seen wide receivers drop balls. That means you've seen quarterbacks miss throws. So when Caleb misses a throw, why do you why is it so magnified for you?
Rampage, you're right. He loves because Caleb Williams is the one who chose the Doomsday. Hey, we got him. We got 9. We got 9 guys. Okay, you got your quarterback, right? You got your quarterback, right, Caleb? Yeah, no, I'm looking at your comment section. It's Rampage,
but he ain't talking about nothing. That has nothing to do with the conversation.
He loves the Doomsday. He loves the Doomsday, man. The reason why they have so much trust
he loves
so many people. Yeah, he loves the Doomsday.
You just talking. So he don't love Luke. He don't love Loveland.
He got to know him when the Doomsday went down.
Oh, he got to know him. But Loveland has been our top target for the.
It took a Doomsday to get hurt for him to start figuring out that Loveland actually could catch the goddamn football. That's what happened because he was too busy focusing on his boyfriend.
Loveland entered the season with
where are you?
Let me ask you this then.
Where are you at Doomsday? Oh, I need you. No. We have Loveland open the whole time. We had DJ.
Loveland wasn't even playing.
DJ Moore was though he wasn't getting the ball to DJ. This guy has always had his favorites on this team.
So let me ask you this then, because you're talking about So if before Rome got hurt,
Yeah.
right? Before
Yeah.
Rome got hurt, you're
Mhm.
saying that's why you're saying he loves it. That's because that's what you're talking about. So after Rome got hurt, is Colston Loveland not?
He emerged. Did you
Okay,
did you
but was
did
he
you see
not the
anything
number one
about
target?
Colston? Did you see anything about Colston before Adunze went out? No, he wasn't.
He was
Colston was like
hurt.
probably the
He's
he was
young.
probably
He was
like the
learning
fourth.
the
He's
playbook.
young. He's give me a break, man. So
He
wait a minute,
literally
wait a
did
minute.
not start the
So
season.
wouldn't it be logical if Adunze went down that he would start going to maybe DJ Moore or somebody like that, somebody that's been there? No, he started going in because he actually saw that, hey, this guy's a weapon. Probably been a weapon all year. But now it took you for your boyfriend Adunze to go down in order for you to start getting the ball to this freaking stud tight end that we got. It took you that long to figure it out because you were so used to not knowing you couldn't read defenses. So yeah, so you panic because you can't read a defense. Oh yeah,
Okay,
the coach is gonna get you open. Yeah,
as little as you think of Caleb, he thrown to his boyfriend or whatever, which every quarterback has their favorite target. It's called a dynamic duo. It's all over the league.
Not reading defense.
Why the fuck did we get this far? Because if Caleb is everything you're saying, I guarantee no team in the NFL gets this fucking far. So tell me, how did we get this far if Caleb is everything you're saying? How did we get this far? And hold on, Judah, hold on. Before you go, I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you go. If you come in, if your answer is some bullshit that don't make sense,
oh boy,
I'm gonna have to cut you off. Because listen, you are in 11-6. You went to the divisional round.
Yeah.
And not only that, but you were this close. You went to OT and you were this close to going to the NFC Championship.
Okay, no problem.
Tell me the last time a trash quarterback like you're describing made it this far.
Okay, let's take you through the season. Let's start with game 1. Lions.
Okay,
Lions. Got your ass killed 52-21, right?
That's
got
fine.
up against a good
Caleb
defense.
ain't playing defense. Tell me
wait a minute. You just told me to respond. You gonna let me respond or not?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm trying to take you through the season.
How did we get here with a trash quarterback?
I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to show you.
Okay.
I'm trying to tell you every single game. I'm going to take you through every single game.
Take us through it.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I think week 1 you lost to the Vikings, right? You lost to the Vikings. You couldn't even beat number 9, JJ. You couldn't even beat JJ McCarthy. Then week 2 you got destroyed by the Lions because you're Caleb Williams. You couldn't do anything, and Ben Johnson just got destroyed. Then you finally met a non-defensive team like the Cowboys in week 3. Of course, you was going to put up points against them because they're horrible on defense. Then you came against
the Packers. Do you have anything to say about anybody other than
are you going to let me answer this? Okay.
Every game you're gonna pivot on a quarterback. I don't need to. I don't need to hear you go through a 17 game.
Wait a minute. You barely
about the quarterback.
You barely squeaked by the Raiders when we had like 3 or 4 turnovers that game.
Who is you? Will you say you the Bears or you talking about Caleb?
You Caleb lovers, Bears, whatever. You had to rely. I think it was a block kick or whatever to beat the freaking Raiders. The Commanders, they should have won that game. They messed that game up themselves. They choked. The Saints are the Saints. We beat a trash ass Saints team. Then you go up against the Ravens without freaking Jackson, and you still get clobbered because they actually play a little defense. And you
Judah, I don't mean to cut you off, but we all watched the literal exact same game, so you don't have to give us
here's what I'm telling you. Here's what I'm
not
telling
giving
you.
us an analysis.
Here's what I'm saying. The analysis is the majority of these games that we won this year was against trash teams, bro. A lot of these teams were trash. The only one that was
Eagles.
I was going to say the
Steelers.
But how did we beat the Eagles? We ran the ball.
Packers.
We ran the ball. We ran the ball. And the Packers probably should have swept us if the center didn't freaking snap the ball in his butt. If he didn't snap the ball, they wouldn't get an onside kick. They would have swept us. Period. I don't want to hear that.
There's 3 phases to a football team.
I don't want to hear that we were good. We got lucky so many times, bro. Lucky.
Do you watch other teams play?
Very lucky. Very, very lucky.
Do you watch other teams play, or do you just watch the Bears?
I don't focus on other teams. I'll focus on us.
So you don't understand.
Hold on.
I can
Can I
care
ask
less
another
what other
question?
teams are doing.
Yeah, go ahead. You got it.
I got another question. You wanted to go through week by week and just break down.
Thank you,
But
Brandon. Well,
I don't want to go through week by week. I just want to ask you this quick question because you talked about us losing to JJ McCarthy and the Vikings in week 1.
Yes.
What was the reason we lost that game?
Because he couldn't beat JJ McCarthy. He sucked.
That's
he
a
could not.
dumbass answer.
He could not.
Hold on,
He could not do
hold
it.
on, real quick. Hold on, real quick, Judah, because I
He
don't.
could not do it.
Real
JJ
quick,
McCarthy.
I'm gonna mute you real quick, and it's no disrespect. I just don't like misinformation being spread on my show, so I'm gonna correct you, and then I'm gonna let you unmute, and then I'm gonna let you continue. But to say that he couldn't beat JJ McCarthy in week 1 is absolute blasphemous. Just so y'all are very understanding of why we lost to JJ McCarthy in the Vikings in week 1. The Bears had 12 penalties for 127 yards. I don't know if y'all remember that, but these motherfuckers didn't know the offense. And it was clear. They were not ready in week 1 because they learned a very complex scheme and the fucking O-line didn't gel together to the point where they jumped and jumped and jumped and jumped and jumped and jumped, and Caleb Williams barely had a chance. But wait, we only lost by 3. It was 24-27. We gave up 127 yards in penalties across that game. So, not sure what you mean by that.
It's crazy. This motherfucker is crazy.
But I'm gonna bring you back in though because that was some bullshit. Hold on, Jude. I don't know if you knew that you was muted, but I'm gonna bring you back in. I just wanted to correct the misinformation real quick.
This motherfucker is crazy.
Listen, you lost to JJ McCarthy, bro. There's no excuse for that stuff.
You think JJ better than Caleb?
Our defense played really good that game. They did very, very well. Caleb Williams kept getting 3 and outs. We kept getting 3 and outs, 3 and outs, 3 and outs, and the defense got wore down and got tired.
You think JJ is better than Caleb?
That game he was.
Is he better than Caleb?
That game he was.
Is he? What about the next? Because we beat him next game.
JJ was better than Caleb. He had 143 yards.
Yeah, he did. And that game,
he had 143 yards.
Yep, he sure did. And had the game-winning drive that game. If you do remember, he had the game-winning drive.
We had 12 penalties. That's what I just told you. We had 12 penalties.
I don't want to hear nothing about penalties. I don't want to hear nothing about penalties. They won. Period. JJ McCarthy had the last second drop, and they won the freaking game. I don't want to hear all that stuff about penalties.
You can't win them all. We lost. Yeah, we lost, but we beat them the next time. So Caleb, what happened the next game? Is that on Caleb? Like
when they dialed up 70% pressure.
You don't know?
Did McCarthy even play that game?
Yes, we were 1-1. Do you not watch the Bears play?
I'm talking about the next game. The next Vikings game.
No, I'm talking about the next game. Bears versus Vikings. We won.
Yep. Okay. So and
this motherfucker. Okay. So let me ask you this then. What is it like? Truly, don't tell me about what you're seeing on this football field because you're wrong. What is it that you don't like about Caleb? Like, be 100. Keep it a buck.
What is there to like about it? What is there to like about it?
Is it because he's painting his nails? Is that it?
Well, outside of that, obviously, I don't like that. I don't like him carrying purses. I don't like him getting pedicures and manicures and painting his nail. Obviously, all that personal stuff. No, I don't like it. But at the very beginning of the season, his ass didn't even want to get drafted by.
You know that.
You wanted me to answer, right? I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you exactly why I don't like
that goddamn background off.
He didn't want to. He didn't even want to be on the Bears. He said he'd rather.
Would you?
Drafted. No, wait. Listen, man, you gonna let me answer or what? I'm trying to tell you the reasons why I can't stand this guy. So because he told his dad he'd rather get drafted by some crazy ass football league. He actually wanted to get some lawyers so he couldn't get drafted by the Chicago Bears.
This is misinformation.
He said it's not. This is. You could go back and look at it. It's all in the book. I don't want to hear that stuff.
Keep going.
He said,
keep going.
His dad didn't want him to come here because he said he was get shot or killed or something like that.
That's not what he said.
He actually wanted to be with the Vikings. He actually wanted to play for the Vikings.
That's a
That's
fact.
who he wanted to play for.
You can't just sprinkle misinformation.
Listen. He never wanted to be a Chicago Bear, bro. He never wanted to be a Chicago Bear. He didn't want to get drafted by the Bears. He didn't want no part of the Bears.
That's partially true.
Period. That is 100% true.
Hold on.
100% true.
You have to tell me where you getting this shit from, because remember, Caleb did say.
I think that you just want to be. I think you just want to be out on the limb about this guy, like you don't know that he said. I think you know.
Hold on, Judah. Don't do that, because I know what you're getting at.
Give me a break.
What you're insinuating is that on this podcast, the facts that we like ignore the facts and we just talk. That's not what we do. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Is that not
what you're doing? Is twisting the truth.
Did he not want to go to another football league?
Caleb had a meeting with KOC.
Did he not?
Caleb had a meeting with KOC, and he loved everything about that meeting.
Polish
he did. The Vikings. And hold on. Let me finish. You talked about him not wanting to be a Bear. Why the fuck would he? Why would he? Why do Bears fans act like you're privileged and you just golden goose? People want to be here. Motherfucker, show me. Well, okay, go ahead. Because you feel like you caught something.
I love this. And this is why I love Tyson Bagent so much, because when Tyson Bagent got that contract, he was crying. He loved it. He was
undrafted. He came from nothing. Not nothing, but he was nobody. The motherfucker was not drafted. I will take 10 million. You think Caleb taking 10 million? You think Caleb taking 10 million? You think Caleb taking 10 million? Hold on. Look, listen to you. Tyson Bagent took 10 million. You think Caleb is taking 10 million? Are you stupid?
No. Tyson Bagent, look, the bottom line is Tyson Bagent.
You think Caleb is taking 10 million?
Wanted to be here. Caleb Williams didn't want to be here. Period.
Who gives a fuck?
He didn't want to be here. I give a fuck, because if you talk shit about the team, about the Chicago Bears, who are giving you the opportunity to play for an NFL team, who is giving you all this money to play on, but you don't want to play for him.
Nigga, he was the number 1 overall pick. Somebody was gonna get him.
Forget that guy. That guy's trash. He's trash. He's been trash. He's always been about me. He's probably the one that got Eberflus fired. Most of that stuff that happened last year wasn't all on Eberflus.
Oh, you want an Eberflus here? You still want an Eberflus?
It was on him.
You wanted Flus here still, huh?
It was on him. Most of that stuff that he was on him.
All right.
He's a trash quarterback, bro. And you're not going anywhere with this guy.
Get it off. Get your question off. Get your question off, because clearly Judah think we don't know about our fucking team that we cover.
You don't.
365 days.
You don't.
Can you answer my question?
What's your question?
Are you a Bears fan, or do you cover the Bears?
Oh, this is ridiculous.
Answer it.
Question.
This is ridiculous. I'm not.
How is that a ridiculous question?
It's a remedial question, man. We're all Bears fans. We all got donned.
No. Those are
we all donned the navy blue and orange.
Cover the Bears.
Give me a break. Give me a break.
Hold on.
Give me a break. I'm never even going to address that.
Why not?
That's
hold on. You.
That's an actual question.
That's a ridiculous.
Stand up to it, Judah. Don't do that, because you're going outside. You're going outside. Answer the question.
You think I'd be on here arguing about the Chicago Bears if I wasn't a fan of the Bears? That's ridiculous. That's like me. If I'm a Rams fan, I just go to Rams. Because I love the Chicago Bears. And when people talk bad about the Chicago Bears, it gets me upset. And because Caleb Williams talked crap about the Chicago Bears, I could care less about him. He didn't give a damn about us, so I don't give a damn about him. That's just my personal opinion about the guy. He's selfish. He didn't like the Chicago Bears. He didn't like what the organization stands for, the charter organization of the whole NFL. He didn't like that. They was giving him all these millions of dollars, and that's the way you're going to talk and act toward us?
Bears fans feel the same way. They felt the same way until he came and took your ass to a playoff game.
Screw you, Caleb.
So all the wins, all 11 wins, you hated Caleb. 11 wins, you hated him.
Yes.
The reason
You
why
are
I asked,
miserable.
hold on.
You are.
Let me speak real quick.
Go ahead.
The reason why I asked that question.
That's a
because
misery. You had a miserable
Judah felt
football
like I was
season.
trolling him.
You were miserable all year because Caleb was balling. Go ahead. My bad.
The reason why I asked that question is
And
because
give me a second. Mixed it.
Whether Judah wants to accept it or acknowledge it or not, Caleb Williams is literally the best quarterback Judah has ever seen with his own 2 eyes play in a uniform in this city.
That's how delusional this fan base is. That is absolutely how delusional. People already want to get this guy statues and everything.
Nobody wants to give him a statue.
This is insane.
Nobody wants to give him a statue.
You think
what
this
I
guy
think is I
is
want
the
you to stop
best
yelling in my
quarterback?
damn ear. That's what I think for one. Because
That
hold on,
shows
I'm
me.
gonna
That
turn
shows
your
me
mic
how
down a little bit because you
delusional.
kind of yelling in my ear.
That shows me how delusional you
I'm
really
just
are,
gonna turn you
sir.
down a
That
little
shows
bit.
me. And you was probably one of those guys. You was probably one of those guys, Marcus. You was probably one of those guys, Marcus, that said Justin Fields was
Hold
like
on.
really good. We should
Hold
keep
on.
Justin Fields.
Let's do this real quick. Let's do this real quick. Let's do this real quick. Because Judah, I don't know if you just a fan or if you have like your own show or whatever
Oh
you
my
do outside
gosh.
of this.
Wait a minute.
But let's do this real
But
quick.
but he don't talk about nothing but Caleb.
I'm talking.
Wait.
Let me talk. No, you stop. I'm gonna mute you because you don't understand that I'm talking and I'm not gonna talk over you. Let's not do this in terms of like you don't got to tell me what I probably did, what I didn't do. I'm here. I got a voice. I can tell you what like I'm asking legit questions because I'm trying to understand the way that you think as a Bears fan. I haven't asked anything to be disrespectful.
Howie, come on the show. The link is there. Howie, click the link and jump in here too. Come on, Howie.
Yeah.
Like
all I'm saying is this. Like, I'm not asking any questions as far as like me
the
trying
link
to
is
like
there, Howie.
troll
Jump
or
in
no
here.
shit like that.
My bad, mixed
but I'm like, I don't like talking in circles.
It's the last game of the season. Like everybody,
Like,
jump in here. The link is in the chat. Mix it. Is the link not up?
Yeah, it is. I put it in there a few times. I'll drop it again. But
Drop the link
we in
again.
week 21 talking about Tyson Bagent.
I want all Bears fans to come in here and let's talk about it. Like, just like nobody invites Judah on their fucking podcast. We did.
Did you like Rex Grossman? Did you like?
No.
Okay, why can I not like Caleb Williams?
I'm not saying that you can't.
Because Caleb Williams is better than all of them.
That's your opinion.
It's facts. Caleb
Williams,
Williams.
but hold on, your literal your opinion is literally based on
you want Tyson
Bagent. You just said you don't. I don't like that he carries purses. I don't like that he paints his nails. I don't like that he does this. We just said talk football, and you came in here and talked about his outfit and his nails and said I don't like him because
this motherfucker wants somebody that's on the bench.
That's your opinion. That's my opinion. You don't like Rex Grossman or you don't like Jay Cutler or you don't like whoever. I just happen to not like Justin Fields and Caleb Williams. You probably like Justin Fields. And I told you all 3 years he was here, he was trash. You probably thought he was a franchise quarterback. Obviously, when he went to the Jets, he found out that he wasn't a franchise quarterback.
Hold on. I let you say, but come on, don't start. Don't say you probably this. You don't unless you know. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Was you a Justin Fields fan?
Look.
It's a waste of time. That's what I'm saying. It's like you waste them.
So that means you don't know the pot? No, but some people were. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, and some people thought he was a franchise quarterback, and I told you the whole time this guy is trash.
All right, real quick. This is what we're gonna do.
Bring Howie in. Bring Howie in. Judah don't gotta leave, but bring Howie in real quick.
Okay. All right. Let me.
Is it not working?
No, it's not letting me bring Howie in. Let me see.
This guy got an Illinois logo. Y'all trash too, Illinois. Y'all trash. Why don't I listen to somebody from that put follow that in line now? Y'all trash. Y'all trash as hell, bro.
Official said kick him. Official, jump in here too. I don't look. He can talk his shit, and that's fine.
Hold on. Yeah. Hold on, real quick. Howie, do
Yeah, I
me a
can't get you
favor.
in here, Howie.
Hop out and hop back in. And check your settings with your camera because I can't add you to the stage, and I'm thinking it's a camera issue because sometimes I'll be having the same thing.
There's something going on. I see you in the
Hey,
private
listen,
chat, Howie.
listen. I want to thank you guys for inviting me on, because this is what normally happens when I get invited on to programs because I have a difference of opinion about this fan base and about the team. And this is
No, what normally happens, they probably would have kicked your ass out a long time ago.
I've been kicked out so many.
I know.
It doesn't even faze me, bro.
We're not kicking you out. You can talk your shit. You're not gonna leave
me
one.
anymore. I don't care.
I'm gonna add Sherry in because
but I'm letting it be known just
we waiting on
exactly
Howie.
how I feel. And there's other people that think like me too. Trust me.
Yes, it is.
All right.
No, there is.
There's
There is a lot of people.
All right, real
Juudah,
quick, hold on. Unless you got something else, Mark.
yeah, no, just Juudah.
Yes.
I get how you feel. Whether you're wrong or you're right, you're not right. Because you're wrong. But
that's your opinion.
11-6, right? Divisional. Who the fuck got you here? You never answered that question.
I said luck.
He said luck was the answer.
Okay, give me okay. Be realistic. Don't tell me luck. Don't do that. Like, come on, talk football.
You asked me a question.
Don't give me luck. Give me something else. Give me something. Give me something with football. Come on now. Come on. Come on.
Turnovers at crucial time by the other team. They kind of messed themselves up with a fumble
all year.
Onside kick. Yeah, things like that. It was luck. A lot of those games were luck, and you know it was luck. Come on. It was luck. A lot of those games were very, very lucky. Period.
He said luck 6 times, and the only thing that he mentioned was the onside kick. But real quick,
onside kick.
Hold on.
Howie,
all right,
real quick.
Juudah,
I expect more from you. I really did.
I am a little bit disappointed.
The way you talk, I expected more. But you talk football based off emotion.
You expect me,
and I hate. I don't
say.
No. Juudah, we know this ain't your first time coming to the Black Bear podcast, so don't come on here spreading misinformation because you know we let everybody say their opinion and we tell you whether or not.
Yeah, we don't try to hush nobody up until you start doing the most.
This is what I will say right quick because we do got other guys that want to come in and say some other stuff too.
I really wish Wes was here.
What I want to do is this. Juudah, I want you to give a 30-second quick take just to summarize whatever you got to say real quick, and then I'm gonna add Sherry on here. And I'm gonna let him speak. My goal when I do this is to not have a bunch of grown men just talking and yelling over each other. So give your 30 seconds and then mute. Let Sherry come in, say what he got to say, and we can make this a real debate. All right.
Sounds good. All right.
All right. Cool.
My final 30 seconds. I want to thank the Black Bear podcast for inviting me on. I appreciate you guys. You guys have been awesome. I know I've been back and forth with you all year, but hey, that's just my opinion. Yeah. Also, this year. Like I said, I've already mentioned it. We had a lot of luck on our side this year. I don't care what you think about it. We had tons of luck on our side this year. Things just went our way in the fourth quarter. This was not sustainable. That's exactly why we went against a good team like the Rams today. That's why we lost, because we lost against a good team that's coached well and they got a very good quarterback over there. And anyway, it's always bear down. It's never claws up. Those who paint their fingernails, I have nothing to say to you. Thank you.
All right.
Whoa.
We're gonna get Sherry to come in here.
I can't rebuttal him. I can't. Oh my God. That's because this motherfucker Juudah just make you want to just like get off script and derail your whole goddamn show.
Hold on, Sherry. Sherry.
I respect it. Hey, Juudah, let me say this, Juudah. Before we get a Sherry in here, I'm gonna say this to you.
Okay.
I respect your opinion, your football opinion when you talk about football. I respect that once I told you to leave the nail painting and all that because you left it out and we didn't bring it back up because his purse, whatever purse are you talking about? I don't need his nail tech make more. No, he pays nail tech more than you make in a week. You know what I'm saying? So hold on. I don't want to. I'm not trying to get disrespectful. But I'm just saying, when people talk about that type of shit, that is a multi-millionaire. and you would do anything to be in his shoes.
Y'all was celebrating Dennis
If you-
Rodman.
If you had to paint your motherfucking nails, you would do it to be a Caleb Williams. That's all I'm saying. But you didn't. You stopped. You know, and you started talking. I don't want to say football, but you started talking about the sport, and I respect that because we banned your ass because your ass like, God damn, Judah. Then now that I see you, like, why you be talking crazy like that? Everybody finna let you in a chat and you talking like that. Damn, Sherry, what you got?
Tracy Hathaway, he is not the GOAT. He is.
Well, I can speak.
Sherry, it's on you.
That everything he said was a bullshit. Everything he said. He doesn't make no sense all the way he's saying. How does a shit quarterback get into the divisional round?
Oh, we got Howie too. Judah,
Yo.
Hold
on, Howie. Let Sherry get through his piece real quick. And then
let Sherry get through it.
How do you think? Okay,
Give me 1 second. Hold on. Sherry. 1 second. If you tuning in right now to the Black Bear Podcast, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. We got the infamous Judah in this motherfucker. We got Sherry, a diehard in this motherfucker, and we got a new guy who finna hear from, Howie, in this motherfucker. The Chicago Bears season is over, people. It's over. And we're gonna go into the off season, and we gonna cover every part of the off season here on the Black Bear Podcast. But right now, a bunch of Bears fans, whether you Juudah Tribe or you love Tyson, whether you Sherry and you love DeMarco motherfucking Jackson, we gonna hear from Howie and see who he loves. We here right now to talk about this. The Bears are done, regardless of what side of the fence you on. We all Bears fans. We're done. So let's talk about it and let's wear our heart on our sleeve real quick. Sherry, the floor is yours.
Hey, I just don't like how Judah just argues about Caleb Williams. Everything about he said in the argument was mainly about Caleb Williams. Because how are you gonna blame a quarterback if a wide receiver does not finish his route, gets the interceptor, gives up the yardage for a field goal, and we was this close to winning? You want to make every bullshit argument about Caleb Williams?
Well, that was in the eye of the beholder. That's how you beheld it.
But he talking to you directly about a specific,
I'm trying to tell
play.
him. Yeah, because I'm talking about DJ Moore. Now, even if he led DJ Moore to that spot, it was way too far to the right. If you look at that far to the right, that's why he led him way too far to the right. That DB, it was easy pickings for the DB, regardless if DJ Moore cut in front of the DB or not. The DB already had a break on the ball. He had no chance. He had no chance on the route. Period.
Howie, you could talk whatever you want to talk about.
He legit stopped middle route. Did you not see it? Before Caleb threw the ball, he legit did not even try to attempt to go for the ball. He stopped. He couldn't wait there to snag it.
Right.
Listen, him and the DB was this close. He could have came in front of him and snagged that ball. What are you talking about?
He couldn't have came in front. Look at the play. DJ Moore was all the way over here. The DB was right. The DB was pretty much the receiver on that play. DJ Moore had no shot at that ball.
Did you listen to Ben Johnson's post game presser, Judah?
No.
He said basically, Caleb threw it and he saw it. He liked what Caleb saw and he would have threw it too. And basically he said
he didn't want to throw him under the bus. I think that's what that is.
But he has before. Not even throwing him up. He's criticized Caleb for his mistakes before, right?
Want to throw him under the bus.
Okay. All right.
Listen, I understand that we just needed a 15 yards for a field goal.
That's on Caleb. You should have known the down and distance. He's done this all year. Whether he gets sacked on third down and make it a long field goal, he's made really wild decisions like that all year, man. If you look at some of it, that's the reason why we have to play hero ball in the fourth quarter. Why it's so dramatic when the Bears win? Because sometimes we shouldn't even have to go through that. Some of these teams we should be blowing out.
Okay, hold on, Judah. Sherry, keep going with a point that you're trying to make, and then we want to move on to Howie. And then when Howie get his voice heard, then everybody can continue talking. But I want everybody to be able to get some talk in here. Sherry, you still going or you?
You know what? I'll just let Howie speak. I'm gonna be on mute listening.
Okay, Howie, what's good, my boy?
What up, man? What's going on, y'all? Can you hear me good?
Yes, sir. We can hear you.
Hey, first time on this StreamYard stuff, dude. It took me a minute. Thanks, though. No, I was just
Soft
focusing
boy.
on like the future rather than the past.
Okay, talk to us. What you think about the future? Now you good. You
No,
are
I mean,
good, my guy.
I got my whole off season planned out. Of who we should let go. We can't afford everyone. We can make some cap room by doing some things, but I don't know. I'll just run through it. I think we got to let Bristol go, even though it kind of is the heart
real quick.
of what was
real
off
quick.
tonight.
Real quick before you get into it, Howie, let me ask you this. Have you heard anything that Judah was saying up to this point?
Yeah, he was talking.
Okay,
fast.
hold on, Judah. Let me work.
Judah
The
always want to
reason,
talk.
God damn, man, like I'm a good host, man. You ain't gotta try to check my chin every few seconds. Howie, the reason why I asked you that is because my follow-up question to it is, it seems like the biggest thing that Judah felt like we had going for us this season was luck. And the question that I want to ask to you is, based off of what you've seen this season, do you feel like that they laid a good foundation going into next season on anything? What do you think they had? They didn't lay a good foundation somewhere or whatever. Like, do you feel like what they built is something that we can expect to be sustainable next year? Okay.
I think we got the best foundation we've had since about 2003, 4, or 5.
Preach.
Okay. I
mean,
like that.
We got our Hester type, we got our Urlacher type, we got our Briggs type. It's a different scheme, so not everyone's going to be, one for one clones of each other. But I mean, you know what? We got our best damn coach in how many years? 20, 30, 40 years?
God. Yeah, I'm with you.
We got our best quarterback for a fact. Even Judah can have to admit we got our best quarterback since Cutler. Name a motherfucking quarterback recently since Cutler that's better. Not Trubisky. Not Caleb Haney. Not Fields. Not Kyle Orton. There ain't. It's just a fact, dude. Our quarterback's been the lowest in the low. We're the only team that's never thrown for 4,000 yards in a damn season. Dude,
Let Judah tell it. All of them quarterbacks better than Caleb.
I just thought that was an easy fact. That's all.
Y'all think Trubisky's better than Caleb Williams? That's insane.
Hell no. Hold on. I'm gonna say this
Judah
right
just
now.
said
If
Trubisky.
anybody on the show right now think that, you're gone. You're gone. Because we ain't talking football. You gotta go. You gotta go.
Trubisky.
That's seriously
what?
crazy.
What? Trubisky? What? Because where you at?
Trubisky don't do nothing better.
Trubisky, what, motherfucker?
Trubisky was better than him.
Fucking career backup. Bust.
Such a lie.
Trubisky, that's crazy.
Well, I can't.
What category is Trubisky better than Caleb Williams? Tell me right now.
I'm trying to get him going.
What category is better than Caleb?
Let me say this about Trubisky. If not for a double joint, Trubisky would have had us in the
Not quarterback rating, not fucking sacks taken.
Again,
Howie.
If not for a double joint, Trubisky would have had us in the Super Bowl.
Howie, talk about your future, the future that you want. Talk about it.
All right, I got about like 15 moves, but rather than just list 15 moves in a row, I'll just go by position by position.
Yeah, talk about it.
All right, I'm taking Case Keenum and I'm putting him at quarterback coach, and if other coaches got to get promoted sideways, whatever, and I'm going to save that money there on Case Keenum. Komet, I'm going to restructure him. That saves $4.4 million, and if Smythe comes back at like $1.5 million, cool. If not, there's tight end 3. Who cares? I'm $1.5 million job. Moving on to
I'm gonna stop you right there before you keep going. Just real quick, I agree with the Smythe. I agree with the Komet, and then
Case Keenum to quarterback coach.
That's a little iffy. That's a little different. I don't know about that. But keep going unless somebody want to or mixed it want to.
The only reason I say that is we're paying Bajan more than the average backup quarterback. So if our new head coach believes in him and Poles obviously overpaid him in my opinion, but $5 million, who cares? But you don't need to have 3 quarterbacks we got other shit to spend on, in my opinion.
I got you.
Yeah, keep going, keep going. We'll pick it apart at the end.
Based off Caleb's health, he's I got you.
Yeah, but hey, if the head coach and GM believe in him and paying him $5 million, which is more than the average, then believe in him. Fucking, he can get better and improve too, just like everyone else is young and improving.
Look, I like Tyson. I love him as a backup. I don't want to I love Tyson as a backup.
So play him.
Keep him as a backup.
The better.
Nah, he only gonna play.
Play
He
him.
only
If
gonna
there's an
play
injury,
if
play
Caleb.
him.
Yeah, exactly. That's it.
He's the better quarterback.
All right. Well, look, Judah, you're wrong.
But I
You're
mean,
wrong.
a lot of my shit's gonna be based on like cap room and
If
salary
the way better
and
quarterback,
like
how's your drafting to the league? Then
age and value. Value is the main fucking word.
Keep going on with your plan. I want to hear that. I want to hear the
Okay.
whole 15, all the moves. I want to hear
And then
this.
I'm gonna do
Keep going.
at free safety and bring back Byard 1 year, $11 million. Probably give like a second year at a team option, but really only want him for 1 year, $11 million. He'll probably get age. What is he? 32, 33. He's falling off. 34. And then I'm going to draft the free safety in round 3. Defensive end, we're stuck with Dio.
Yeah, we are.
Odangbo. I see him as a run stuffer only. And then I'm keeping Montez and I'm keeping Booker as the main 2 starters. But Dio's going to be the third guy as far as a run stuffing DN getting snap wise. And then I'm going to draft
Booker
another
took his
defensive end in
spot.
round 2.
Now Booker's been really
Correct.
forcing these days.
Okay.
Montez Booker get all. Say they get 70% snaps each. Dio just fills in first down run stuffing and a little bit of second down run stuffing.
Yep.
And then the rookie is the 4th string DN.
Okay, keep going.
And then I'm bringing back Nashawn Wright, like 3 years, $33 million, roughly is his market. I like
Oh, you
that.
think that's his market?
I'll save money elsewhere
3 years,
to
33
afford
million.
him.
3 year, $33 million.
That's what I think.
That's his
Yeah,
market?
there's the best corners get like 20 million, and starting corners get at least 8 good starting corners. You know, 11 million is about right for.
That's bold.
A lot
That's
of past performance, so he's challenged for 8, 19, 20 million to be someone's corner number 1 with no prior performance. Really, he's only got 1 year under his belt performance wise. I mean, there's always someone stupid like the Jets or whoever, but
Nah. You're good.
And then,
Keep going.
so I got then it's strong safety. Brisker was probably a heart and soul, especially tonight and multiple throughout the season. But I can't bring him back. The concussions,
Oh, man.
I can't give. Like, I see that. I remember. What's his name? The coach now for the Jets, the Detroit coach, defensive coach. Damn it, what's his name?
Aaron Glenn.
Yeah, Aaron Glenn. Aaron Glenn wanted to trade for him, and the Jets got money now, and all these draft picks. I see Aaron Glenn tossing him like 3 years, 36 million. No, easy. He might even get more than that from Aaron Glenn.
Okay,
And
so
I just
before you
can't
keep
pay-
going,
He's spot on about Brisker though. 100%.
yeah, I'm about to say before you keep going, I want to hear what y'all think about that. Go ahead, Judah.
Tomato juice brain. He almost like that boy down there in Miami, Tua pineapple juice brain. This guy is tomato juice brain. His brains is smush, bro. We don't need that, man.
I love his heart, but he's one more concussion away from being out of the league, and why we want to do 3 years, 36 million.
100% accurate.
So let me say this: the one guy I'm going to let go.
Let me say this to both of y'all.
He's the one guy I'm going to let go, and we'll probably get like a round 5 comp pick next year. But
Hold on, Howie. Hold
it
on.
sucks,
Yep.
Did y'all see that Brisker was our best defensive player tonight?
Yeah, but I look towards the future, and if I had the bet, $1,000 right now, is Brisker going to make the Pro Bowl? Maybe, but is he going to be in the league in 3 years? I would actually bet 51% no.
Nope.
Because
he will
of
not
the
be in the
injuries.
league in 3 years.
Because of the injuries.
You can't have 4 concussions, man. I mean, he's got a heart of gold.
my
He's
gosh.
good. He is Pro Bowl talent.
But
he
okay, hold
cannot-
on. So what are you giving him then? Like what are we talking about? We act like we paying him big top dollar money. Brisker was your best defensive player tonight.
Gotta go.
I'd rather have Nation right.
Okay.
Because here's the other part of my secondary. I'm having Chauncey Gardner back at like $4 million.
Oh my
incentives
God!
up to $6 million. He'll be
No.
my starting strong safety.
No. CJ GJ's gone. CJ can't cover. He can't cover nobody. I don't remember the last time he made a play if he wasn't blitzing. No, CJ can't guard.
If you get CJ Gardner at $4 million a year,
no,
and he's the backup nickelback, and he plays
You don't
strong
want
safety.
him
I'm not
in
paying no
nickel, though.
backup nickel $4 million.
First of all, I'll say this.
I'm starting them I'm starting the first 2 downs at strong safety though.
Hold on.
My backup strong
Hold on.
safeties.
Let me say this. As far as giving Jaquan the boot and then putting CJ GJ in his spot.
Oh my
I think
God.
that's a lateral.
No,
I think that's a
I'm not doing
lateral
that.
move.
Nope.
Oh, yeah. Well, no, you said to put him at nickel. That's what you said. I think that's the worst spot you can put him.
Gardner Johnson. I'm starting Gardner Johnson, 66%.
You're starting CJ GJ over
But his versatility also provides value at backup nickelback. He just provides
He's getting
good value there. So he's
Howie,
playing
I could talk. I
66%
could
of the
talk to you there, Howie. I could talk with you there. When you talking about the safety, I could talk with you there. But
so if he's playing
He has
first,
too
second
much
down strong
coverage
safety, third down strong
responsibilities in
safety, I'm gonna have a camp battle between Terrell Smith and Tyreek Stevenson for third down strong safety, and they're both gonna be the corner 3 and corner 4. They'll be the backups at corner.
Howie, you are bringing in a lot of good conversation. Let me get my co-host in here mixed it. You wanted to talk real quick on what he was saying?
I was just saying, like, the problem with having CJ play backup nickel is that's where he's most exposed. It's his coverage responsibilities. You have a lot of coverage responsibilities at the nickel spot. You're not just a dog there. Like, you're not just going to attack the quarterback. Like, and if CJ GJ is playing down, you want him attacking, because if you got him covering, they're going to try to expose that. And we've had that happen to us in the latter part of the season.
He's not playing a snap until Gordon gets hurt. If Kyler Gordon gets hurt again. Otherwise, he's not playing a snap at nickel. I'm just saying he's a backup. He's got that versatility to do so.
Damn, that's crazy. I cannot. I talked about it before we brought all y'all football minds on, and I appreciate all y'all coming on here. It's football. It's the last game. Let's come in here. Let's talk about this as a unit. But damn, no,
his best value at nickel would be more of a pass rusher, kind of a surprise blitz.
I got down on Brisker all year for being football illiterate. What y'all call him, juice brain, and what the fuck you call him, Howie, whatever. I call him mush brain.
It's really just concussion.
Yeah, but I was right there. I'm right there with y'all. But when you see what he did tonight,
I love his heart. I love his passion.
He was smart. Not only he wasn't just hard. He didn't just have heart, but he was smart tonight. He played smart football tonight. What's up? What did he do? He was our smartest, best defensive player.
He priced himself off our team. Is what he did. Someone like the Jets going to pay him $12 million.
Okay. Okay. I see. Okay. Now I agree. If somebody gonna overpay for him, absolutely, he got to go do what he got to do, feed his family. Especially if we thinking he
Aaron Glenn wants him, man. Aaron Glenn loves him.
Especially if he thinking he's not going to be in the league for too much longer, go get your money. But if we can get him on some type of deal, some type of team friendly, absolutely, he has to be here. He has to be here,
dude. If I'm Brisker's brother, mother, sister, cousin, get your bread, Brisker. You're one concussion away from being out of the damn league. Get that fucking $33 million from the
Keep
Jets.
going with your 15 unless mixed it. You got something you want to before
go ahead.
Keep going with your keep going with your off-season plans. Everything. I like what you're doing.
So
my
backup free safety is a round 3 rookie, and I'm having my backup corners and backup strong safeties, especially on third down. They might even start Tyreek Stevenson, which I think is his natural position anyway. And Terrell Smith needs time on this damn field.
Well,
Even if it
isn't
says a
Terrell
third down.
It's
Terrell
all right.
Smitty?
Yeah, because I want
he needs snaps. Even if it says a third down linebacker, like he needs snaps somewhere. But I probably like him more than the average for.
Well, who's that linebacker that we signed like yesterday or 2 days ago? Something Reeves.
Reeves Maben.
Maben? What?
Yeah, Reeves Maben was who Sherry was just talking about. But yeah, Terrell Smith, he didn't play this year because he got an injury.
He was hurt.
Preseason.
Hey,
He tore his
what's our
ACL.
plans with Shamar Turner though?
Well, shit, what can you plan with him?
Let me do the
tore his
linebackers real
ACL
quick.
and he's
Because
year
he did
two.
tear his ACL when we played Baltimore. Sorry.
He's year two. It ain't really shit you can do with him right now, except like it'd be a waste of a pick to go and try to move him or something right now before you should get anything.
But
But
who do y'all think we should take in the first round? TJ Parker?
No, hold on.
let's not get caught. Let's not get all over the
yeah.
place. We having too many
Howie,
conversations.
keep going because you're not done. Keep going, Howie, with the line with the offseason.
All right, let me run through the linebackers real quick. Overpaid position. I would never draft an inside linebacker that gets 0 pass rush, 0 sacks in the top 3 rounds. I'm just not doing it. I don't do that with strong safeties either, and I don't do that with running backs either. That's just my personal value, how I build a team.
Who are you referring to?
So when I'm going to talk about value, like the last running back that I wanted to draft was what's his name? The Giants backup, the round 5 guy. That's who I wanted.
We couldn't get him. We got sniped.
Tyrone Tracy.
Tyrone Tracy.
Oh wow. Okay.
That was my guy. I wanted him bad in round 4, round 5. And then
a couple years ago then.
But strong safety, if you're not a good pass deflecting, interception, ball hawking, intelligent player, you're just the concussion waiting to happen. So I don't draft strong safeties high. Like I would take Caleb Downs top 15 picks. I know he's good, but I'm not doing that with that. He don't have enough pass intelligence, IQ, in my opinion. He's not intercepting the ball. He's not a ball hawk.
Okay.
He's a gamer, but that's just not the way I build my team.
Yep,
so my linebackers, TJ Edwards, I'm keeping him at 10 million. I'm not happy about it, but I'm keeping him. Tremaine I can't pay him 1 year 17. So we got to restructure that contract, extend him, but we want to extend him like 3 years, 36, get him down to 12 on an average, but definitely 12 next year, not 17. You got to see that 5 million or else trade him or he's gone. But either way, DeMarco, he's coming back. I'm giving him $3 million with incentives off the ass. So those are my 3, and Hippolyte's my 4th. I hate Noah Sewell, but you only need 4 or 5 linebackers.
Wow.
And Terrell Smith can be my 5th linebacker.
Okay, keep like going. Robin Hippolyte.
I just that's an inside joke between me and a dude from Oregon. But moving on.
Yeah.
So I told you my 4 defensive ends, right? So the big thing, my biggest move of the whole.
You did.
So my biggest move of the whole offseason is I'm totally redoing the entire defensive tackles. The dream scenario is we're trading DJ Moore. We're trading DJ Moore and Big Dex and Grady Jarrett and a pick for Jeff Simmons and Tavondre Sweat.
Okay.
Titans already tried that.
God, what the fuck? Hold on. You
That's
trading
the biggest
all of
thing.
that?
I'm glad you said it that way. Good. I'm actually giving up value. And I'm getting the best inside defensive player in the league.
You're giving up a lot of shit.
That's fine. It's a lot easier to find DJ Moore getting replaced by Colston and Rome and Burden all getting more snaps and more production, which are going to do anyway because they're all young and improving. And I'm selling DJ Moore at his peak after he just won us 2.5 games. Last play of the game, clutch as fuck. Looking good in the playoffs. You know what? The Titans top cap room, so they can eat Grady Jarrett's overpaid ass. And DJ Moore is $28.5 million to us.
Yeah, DJ got to go
next year. But if we do a post trade,
DJ
The Titans going to make $23.5 million for the next 2 years. Jeffrey Simmons and DJ Moore are same motherfucking. So it makes the dumbass Titan fans feel like it's fair. The Titans
Jeffrey Simmons, I'm with you. Hold
Titans
on. I'm with you. I'll take Jeffrey Simmons over DJ Moore. I will go there with you.
Hell yeah. He's way more of a rare gem. DJ Moore, I love him. He's a heart guy. He does shit right, and he does one or two things wrong. But Jeffrey Simmons, motherfucker, best defensive interior player in the league. And he would be.
If you're gonna overpay like that at D tackle, then what are you doing with Shamar?
Not overpaying. So Jeffrey Simmons has 2 years left at like 20 and 23 million. That's way better money spent than half of 28 and a half.
Yeah, you're paying DJ.
Now the Titans are getting DJ Moore.
I'm just saying you're giving up a lot.
23
I'm just saying you're giving up a lot of assets, but for you to bring him in and take that D tackle spot, or seemingly be a number one at the D tackle spot, what's the role you envision Shamar Turner playing for this team next year, if any?
Okay, so
Shamar gotta.
If I remember right,
Shamar's my boy, but Shamar gotta get healthy. That's his thing. Shamar gotta get healthy.
You can love him.
He gotta get healthy. He gotta get back into football. That's it. That's all for him. And he's gonna be on a rookie deal for the next 2 or 3 years. Yeah, Shamar. I don't think Shamar affects. Yeah, I don't think he affects any move you make.
If you get the best 3-tech in the league. So I'm doing nose tackles, T'Vondre Sweat, same age, same contract length, and same
you're not getting
salary
Sweat and Simmons though. Like, what do you mean?
As Gervon Dexter. Most
you said
people in the
Jeffrey
league
Simmons.
probably value Gervon Dexter more. I'm getting both Titans defensive tackles.
You're not getting both. You're not getting both.
They already
okay, Howie.
You're
not getting both. You're not getting both. They're not getting rid of both of those guys.
The GM that drafted T'Vondre Sweat is no longer there. The new GM said that he doesn't like his personality. He clashed with the personality-wise with
You're
the coach.
not getting both.
Got a DUI before he got drafted.
I'm telling you, it ain't.
And they had him first. They had him on the trading block at the trading deadline. Who does
get
that?
it. Okay, but you got to remember this is George McCaskey. We just got done. We just started accepting Ben Johnson saying "fuck Green Bay." Fuck Green Bay.
Hell yeah.
Like that. That's been
now we're gonna get a 360-pound DUI having big ass motherfucker T'Vondre Sweat. And then we're going to back him up with billings at like $2 or $3 million. If he don't take that money, then I like Kalen Saunders from Eastern Illinois. He want to bring with the Chiefs. And if you don't like him, I like fully fat you Kasi. He played like 4 games for Houston, but he'd be like 1 year, $2 million. So my point is there's a bunch of big nose tackles that can do the run, but Gervon's not a 3-tech. He's not a pass rusher.
No. I'm with you on that. Howie,
so
let me ask you this. I'm with you. We have to replace Gervon. Let me ask you this though, because it seems like you do your homework on
There's
bunch of
3 options at 3-tech.
I gotta have you back on the show,
Three
Howie.
options in my mind.
I gotta have you back on the show, Howie.
3-tech. There's only 3 options. Tell me. I know who's more realistic, but tell me who you want. You want?
I gotta have you. We just lost the game. I get where you going with it, but we just
I'm winning the Super Bowl the next 2 years.
I got you.
Jeffrey Simmons equals Super Bowl.
Hold on, Howie. I'm telling you, that's why I gotta have you back. Because when the offseason is here and we start talking about these pieces,
I've already did it for you. It's done.
And we got to do it again. We got to do it again when we know what we're doing.
I think Saad Muhammad is right, man. This is absolute fantasy football, and
okay,
it's not going to happen. You getting those 2 defensive tackles like that.
You're not getting both. You're not.
This is total fantasy football.
Yeah.
Anyway,
the Titans think T'Vondre Sweat is a DUI
I gotta get ready to go,
personality red flag.
Hey, love you guys. Thanks for inviting me on Black Bear Podcast. See you guys
Appreciate
later,
you coming.
Thanks for listening, man.
No problem.
Appreciate you coming.
But let me give you 3 options at 3 Tech. There are only 3 options in my mind, and I'll shut up. The crazy trade for Jeffrey Simmons to reunite with his college teammate Montez Sweat. They were teammates in college together.
Okay.
And if that's unrealistic to you, even though you said I was overpaying, I think it's a great deal for us. I'm willing to do a pick swap where they get our like round 2 and we take their round 3. But anyway, if we're not getting Jeffrey Simmons, a way more realistic one is Christian Wilkins.
Okay.
Where is he at right now? Wasn't he a big like name in this last?
Are you up to date on what all happened to him? $5 million a year. The Raiders paid him $25 million a year and then cut him after he had a really good year. They cut him in the preseason and didn't pay him the $50 million they fucking owe him. And he has a lawsuit and he's gonna win it. But he didn't play at all this year because hey, you got to win that $50 million lawsuit. That's your entire fucking bread. So he didn't play at all. You got to follow this the whole offseason. If he settles his lawsuit with the Raiders, then I mean it's between us and San Fran. He's taking someone to a Super Bowl. Like him and Jeffrey Simmons are those dudes. And then the third one, the third best 3 Tech in my mind that we can realistically get is to reunite Dennis Allen with Sheldon Rankins. Even though he's like age 32, he still had a damn good year for Houston. Although he's got damn good teammates on his defensive line in Houston. So you probably end up overpaying Sheldon Rankins, but he probably gets the job done to get us. Well, I can't guarantee it, but I'll guarantee you it. Which means of the snaps, whereas Jeffrey Simmons plays like 80% of the snaps, dude, which means Shamar Turner can play the other 20%. But if you end up with Sheldon Rankins, age 32, and he's more just run stuffer only, now you're counting on Shamar Turner to be like your third down pass rush specialist, which might be a tall order, or maybe Deo. I don't believe he can do it, but some people say he can pass rush on the inside. I wouldn't count on it, but that's an option. And you cannot cut Deo, and you sure as hell can't trade him. His contract is fucked.
He's here. No, Deo's here. Deo's here.
Deo's here. Grady Jarrett, the only reason I think the Titans would eat his salary, like if we cut him, we're paying him like $8 or $9 million to cut him, or we're paying him $19 million next year, dude. It's the worst contract on the team. So that's why I'm thinking, like, hey, we got to give Gervon Dexter and Grady Jarrett and DJ to get Jeffrey Simmons, but we might have to give them like a round 2, round 3 pick swap because we got to get Grady Jarrett's damn contract off the team. Now, he's $19 million us next year, but on Tennessee, after we did, you know how when you cut or trade someone, their signing bonus gets accelerated pre or post designation, that whole world. He would only be 1 year, $14 million for the Titans, and they ain't going to the Super Bowl next year. They can eat a veteran like him for 1 year, and then they got Gervon Dexter, in their opinion, that they probably like more than Devondre Sweat, and then they could draft someone on defense to start their whole defense over with the new coach, but they cannot draft a wide receiver, in my opinion, in the first round because they have like 4 offensive talents that are all young. They need a veteran like DJ Moore to be their number 1 dude. And their wide receiver coach is Tyke Tolbert, which was when DJ Moore was with us and had his career year in 2023. He'd be reuniting with Tyke Tolbert. He can help Cam Ward like he helped Caleb, like he kind of helped Justin Fields, the dude for Tennessee, in my opinion, because or else what are they going to do? Spend $30 million a year on George Pickens, or the other option is to trade for AJ Brown. That's it. They only got or a rookie in round 1, which they already drafted.
So Howie,
everyone
this
on
is
their
my
team.
thing. I get it. I get where you going. I get, and it has that conversation you're presenting has to happen. But we're not there yet. We're not there yet. We're not not that far. You know what I mean? We could talk about the
Jeffrey Simmons is a Super Bowl.
I got you. No, I'm saying we could talk about the surface level.
Mark it down.
Like Bayer, the 1 year deal, the players where you're in a contract year. But that's why I say I want to bring you back on.
Okay, Bayer make Bayer the 2-year contract, but the second year is a team option. I mean, it sounds better.
Right, but we're not there yet. We still talking about this loss that we had tonight. You know what I mean?
The Rams wouldn't have scored if we had Jeffrey Simmons instead of Dexter and Grady Jarrett. They wouldn't have fucking scored.
I agree. They wouldn't have scored if we had Max Crosby on the edge, but I agree. I really do agree. And we didn't have them. So this is what I want to do. Let's play the blame game. How about this? Let's play the blame game. Let's blame somebody for this loss in the playoffs that we had. You know what I mean? I want everybody,
in my opinion,
to give some blame. Hold on. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
thank you. I want to
taking up a lot of time. I'll shut up and listen to everyone else if you need to get someone else in.
Yeah, now you good because you looking for it. You looking ahead because that's what we about to have to do anyway. Let's play the blame game and just pull our brain back to tonight and remember what just happened because this magical season is over. Caleb Williams, Iceman statues or sculptures, Ben Johnson, if that's who you liked. Joe Tooney moved to the left side. It was a lot of shit that happened this year. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, the Black Bear Podcast. One word, no spaces. The Black Bear Podcast. I'm your host, Mark Robert, my co-host in the building. Marcus mixed it. We got a couple guests on. Sherry and Howie talking about this end of this season loss. Let's place blame. Who gets blame or what gets blame? However you want to blame it. Let's blame something or somebody. Anybody want to go first? Mixed it, Sherry, Howie. Anybody want to go first? If not, I'll kick it off. So I'm gonna get y'all some,
Sherry, you still alive?
I got 4 answers for you.
4 answers for you. Sherry, you still here?
Yeah, so I'm on Madden right now.
Go, Sherry. You go first. You go first, Sherry, because you've been waiting in here kind of quiet. And Howie, I don't want you taking none of my choices off the board, so don't give all 4. Give one, and then once we give ours, we'll come back to the other ones.
What's that again?
We playing the blame game.
Blame game.
We got one pick. Who do you blame for the Bears not winning this game?
Ben Johnson not taking the 3 points.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Howie, give 1. You trying to take up all the content.
I'm going to do the one that no one's going to say.
Okay.
And it's Dennis Allen not exposing their worst run defender named Brandon Fisk. That dude is atrocious run defender. I would have an audible to attack him, and he winds up everywhere. Every time he's against Jonah Jackson, mandatory audible, running at his ass. Run over it, step on his throat, step on his chest. Dude's a bitch, and he played a lot of snaps. And I'm just saying we could have had a couple explosive runs by dude. He's damn good 3-tech third down pass rusher, but he sucks ass versus run.
But he a bitch though, right?
Remember him at Florida State? Huh?
I say he a bitch though, right?
But no, that was just a little pet peeve.
No. He a bitch.
Dude,
He a bitch. He a bitch. Call him a bitch. Yeah, again, I just like hearing that.
Him. Dude, and dude, like when he lined up against everyone can take his ass out against the run. I think we've got a couple more explosive plays, which would open the pass more. Maybe Loveland doesn't drop a couple. Maybe fucking Rome doesn't drop a couple. I mean, and maybe we throw it to Komet. He pretty good when we threw to him. That just took 4 quarters. I actually throw it to his damn ass. If other people ain't catching it, why didn't we throw the Komet a little more?
Ooh,
And Swift, we never did. We throw? Correct me if I'm wrong. 0 pass targets to Swift. 0.
I think they went to Monungai tonight. Monungai got him.
Yeah, Monungai was like 3 for 3. He caught all 3 attempts for like 30 or 40 yards. I think.
So you said Dennis Allen, but you meant Ben Johnson, right?
Yeah, Ben Johnson's the real answer. But I was just throwing
I got you.
my 4th answer out there because no one else would say you didn't expose Brandon Fisk.
Yeah, okay, I got you.
I was building my whole defensive game plan on that.
I know, I got you. Mixed it. You want me to go or you want to go? Okay, I'll go. I will go with my blame game. Oh man. Let me go look at my notes again. Because there was a lot of bad. Oh, Bears wide receivers. I'm blaming the Bears wide receivers. Y'all suck today. Any pass catcher, all the Bears pass catchers, y'all suck today. Y'all couldn't. It's like we dealt with drops all year, and you continue to do the drop thing. Stop doing it. Like, it's a big moment, and I know we're young, but golly, Rome. First drive of the game. They put up 7 on y'all head. Your first drive of the game. Your first drive of the game. You got a chance to go up 7-0, and you drop it. You drop it. You are a top 10 pick. You can't drop those. You cannot fucking drop those. And then we saw what happened. So
Can I throw some numbers at you?
Go ahead. Yeah.
I'm going receptions followed by targets. DJ was 4 of 6. Colson 4 of 10. Rome 2 of 6. Luther 3 of 7. And
it's not like how we doing my job.
Monungai 3 for 3 for 30 yards. Olamide,
I said it sounds like how we doing my job.
I
you trying to take my job, Howie?
I just a numbers guy, bro. I didn't know I was stepping on toes.
No, you good. I'm just talking shit.
Hey,
Theo Bennett, 0 for fucking 1. What the hell
for
that?
fucking 1. Hold on, one more time. Run through those numbers, please, because it helps
Theo
my
Benedict,
blame game.
0 for 1. Theo Benedict, 0 for 1. Swift, 0 for 0. Komet ended up being
1 for 1.
I got 1 for 1 with the touchdown written down, but it really ended up being like 2 for 3 or 3 for 4, one of the two.
Yep,
Smythe on 5 yards. Olamide 1 for 2, 27 yards. Colston 4 of 10 for 56. 4 of 6 for 44.
Y'all hear me?
Yeah, but we can't see you. Sherry, back out. Refresh. Come back in because I can't add you to the stage.
Keep going, Howie. If you got more numbers.
No, I just did receptions.
Oh, yeah, okay. So to add to my point, the pass catchers, the wide receiver, it was absolutely terrible. Like, it was bad. They showed they ass tonight. You catch them some of these balls, you don't go 9 for 19. 19 third downs. You were on third down 19 times. I'm not even talking about fourth. You were 2 for 6 or 3 for 6 on fourth. 19 third down. You can get a first down on second down too. You don't have to wait till third down to get a first down. We were on third down 19 times, and there was a lot of drops. There was a lot of dumb shit going on. Bro, this offense let us down. But I'm going to say the pass catchers. That's my blame game. Mixed it. What you got?
My pick gonna be semi-controversial.
Mm-hmm.
My
You
blame is
dare.
gonna go on this offensive line
Oh, okay.
in this run game. Running has been one of our strongest suits all year. Towards the end of the year, we had what we all felt like was a drop off, and we had our eyes on it to see if it was true or if it wasn't true. Swift, he did good, kind of finding the seams and getting through there, and making some plays go for good yardage. But just in general, they didn't deliver against this defense when it came to running the ball and run protection.
I agree.
Kyle Monanga, I think he was sub 3 yards a carry. DeAndre Swift was 4.1, but even more significant than the yards per carry they got, they had over 30 rush attempts, 32 to be exact, between our two backs, significantly more than what we've seen in these last few games. And we talked about how that number needed to come up and the yards needed to come up with it.
Yep.
And I think that directly contributes to what you said. We did 19 third down attempts.
19.
Not running the ball effectively early in the game, early in the downs is what gets you to 19 third down attempts. So I think it starts there, starts in the trenches. Y'all gotta show why y'all were ranked one of the best O lines in the game. And y'all gotta show why we had one of the best run games in the league this year. And today they fell short of that.
And I don't want.
They were clearly trying to lean on it. So.
And I don't mean I look, I'm add on to it. Like you cannot like we were 9 for 19 on third down. That's bad. Just you could have been 10 for 9. You could have been 16 for 19 on third down, in my opinion, and I think that's bad. Now it's good. You were completing them, but you cannot get to 19 third downs. My thing is the short yardage. Like that they ran the ball on 3rd and 1, and I think we lost that shit every fucking time. 3rd and 1, 4th and 1, and we kept losing. We kept getting stuffed. It was bad. They were not good on short yardage plays. We were on the 6-yard line, and you still couldn't get on in the end zone.
Yo, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we got you, Sherry.
We got you, Sherry. So I'm with you on that. Mixed it. Sherry, you back in here. Who are you placing the blame on, man?
Blame is everything on Ben Johnson. You don't have to go for every 4th down in the red zone. You listen, points are points, but you don't have to be a Dan Campbell 2.0 go, 4th down. Let's go. Let's take the points. You see how your defense been performing. Take the points, for good Lord's sake. Okay, there was key drops, but the thing is, take the points that matter in this game.
I'm not taking 3. Came back
get out
on the end.
but we shot ourselves in the foot in this game.
You gonna make?
We shot ourselves on the foot in this game. We didn't get beat. We just shot ourselves in the foot.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I think like we talked about, like this game was gonna be built on execution, and execution was our downfall today.
We didn't execute our
I threw the Rams receptions and targets in the chat.
Puka was getting stressed.
Hold on, you put it in the private chat. When y'all send in chats, make sure y'all put it in the comments, not the private chat, so everybody can see it. So I'm gonna re-put them in the comments so everybody can see them, and then get them up here on the screen. So Howie, go ahead and read those off for us.
Puka caught 5 of 10 targets for 56 yards. Devontae Adams 2 of 6, shut down 24 yards, but he did that clutch plays, but he was shut down by Nation. Tight end Parkinson 3 of 7. for 56. Tight end Ferguson, 1 of 5. Their rookie second rounder got only 20 yards. And
Where
the
did
tight end
Ferguson come
Higbee,
from?
1 of 2 for 27 yards. And then the running back Kyron Williams, 4 of 5 for 30 yards, very similar to the Manon guy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is the defense.
Well, I mean, I guess my point was.
Sorry, speak.
No, keep going with your point. Keep going with your point, Howard.
I mean, I just don't get how this defense just shows up in the. I mean, I get it's the playoffs, but still, it matters in every game you play.
They did it when it mattered.
We needed it.
They did it when it mattered.
That's true. But
you gotta
look,
meet 'em.
every regular game, a regular season game matters.
I mean,
Howard,
yeah.
what was the point with your stats? What point you wanted to make?
I was just saying, Stafford was like 50% completions. None of the wide receivers
47.
did anything above average. Like they struggled just as much as we struggled, but ours were drops, a little bit of Caleb inaccuracy.
Yeah,
like we hung on them and covered them. Our defense did our job.
Especially Puka, because Puka was getting strapped.
Our DBs played in it. I don't know.
You sound like you got cut out.
Yeah, I think it was internet.
Nah,
y'all can hear me, right?
No, we can hear you.
We're all healthy.
Look, it's just like I said, exactly. We lost because of ourselves. We lost this game. The Rams didn't take it from us. Remember, we had the ball after we stopped them in overtime. All we needed was a field goal, and we just didn't do it. Caleb threw the interception, DJ Moore or whatever, whoever anybody want to blame it. We didn't do it. We weren't disciplined.
We didn't execute.
Yeah, we didn't execute in the most important times of the game, and that's just how it ended. It really is. It really is. And it was the first year of Ben Johnson, Caleb Williams' second year here. That team you played against had a lot of experience, a lot. And when they got that ball back after that interception, they did what experienced teams do, experienced quarterbacks, experienced head coaches do. You go down there and win the game, and you win it off a field goal, which we were trying to do, which we did 7+ times this year, but it didn't work out this year. People can come at Caleb, people can come at whatever they want, but you have a quarterback here. You have a head coach here. Howie, you just walked us through your off-season game plan. Okay, it probably ain't gonna work out exactly how you want it, but there is a off-season game plan where this team gets better. This ain't no one-time thing. We're gonna be here again. We're gonna be here again. Exactly. The defense has a lot to get better, a lot of room to grow. Even the offense, when it comes to just grasping.
In the future,
go ahead.
In the future, Ben Johnson ain't gonna fuck up fourth downs. He's gonna take damn field goals. When it's snowing out, kick the fucking field goal. Ben Johnson's gonna solve that shit. Ben Johnson's gonna solve that shit in year 2. Ben Johnson will improve in year 2, especially on fourth downs. Caleb can't get any worse in completion percentage. He's number 32 in completion percentage. That can only go up. It might skyrocket up next year. Post 11 is going to skyrocket in the top 10 tight end receiving wise. Rome's going to get better. Luther's going to get better. We'll quit wasting passes towards other dudes. Bird needs to get 3 times as many targets next year. If you trade DJ Moore, age 28 and a half, at his peak, because DJ probably can't do any better than what he did winning 2 games against Green Bay. So I love him. But time to trade him at $28.5 million. Trade him. But don't trade him for no 4th round pick.
I'll say this. I don't think DJ's getting traded. I think that's going to be asking a lot for a team to take on his contract. He got a massive contract. His contract is huge.
Well,
So
for us, it's $20.5 million.
Yeah, so somebody got to
once
eat
we
that.
eat the signing bonus, yeah, but Titans got the most cap room, and it would be $23.5 million. And their only other options are George Pickens for
You
probably
think they're paying
$33
that?
million or
They're,
$30 million.
they're not gonna pay 23 for DJ, and I
I'll
think
say
we're
here's
gonna
your
eat most of that, honestly.
Well, okay, yeah, we can always do that behind the scenes bullshit. But like on
Yeah.
paper, as it is now, if you go to those websites, we're paying $20.5 million. Otherwise, if we trade them and post designate it, the Titans would be getting them $23.5 million. Titans' only other options
That's
are
still a
George
lot.
Pickens at like
They're
30.
not gonna pay him 28 and a half or 23 and a
No,
half.
Titans. If
Yeah,
you're
they're
the
not
Titans,
gonna
let me
pay
answer
that.
this.
They're not. No,
Let
I'm
me.
not gonna pay.
I'm giving you. If you're the Titans, tell me 1 through 4. What would you rather have? George Pickens at 30, DJ Moore at 23 and a half, a round 1 rookie wide receiver instead of someone else on defense for your new coach, and that which. And keep in mind that their second, third, and fourth best wide receivers or tight end on their team are all first and second year guys. They have
Yeah.
plenty of youth. They need a veteran like George Pickens, DJ Moore, or get ripped off by Philly like Philly always does. And they're going to trade AJ Brown. But the only thing going for us there is AJ Brown ain't going back to Tennessee. So
It's
George
not gonna
Pickens,
happen.
DJ Moore, or a rookie. DJ Moore.
Neither. I'm not giving a rookie.
I'm saying if you're
a
Tennessee.
rookie. Yeah, a rookie. If I'm Tennessee, a rookie. Why would I pay there's no chance I'm paying DJ Moore that. Why would I do that? Like, I'll draft a rookie and hope and we're gonna see it through. I'm not trying to win now. That's not what I'm doing as Tennessee. I'm trying to build something.
Let me
I don't
rebut that
expect to
one
be
point.
good this year.
Let me rebut that one point. Number one, do you like or love or Cam Ward? Or if he doesn't have a legit number 1, probably not a rookie, he needs a veteran number 1. If he don't have that, I mean, he might be on his way to Bustville for the Titans.
But
Cam Ward sucks in year
Bustville to
2.
who? As long as Cam Ward is making the right reads, making the right passes, going through his progressions and making the right throws, that's all that matters. Who gives a fuck about his stats? If they don't look good, we can all say, well, he didn't have such and such as a wide receiver. You cannot, the Tennessee Titans, and we know they can't go and try to just get him a number 1 because they're gonna suck anyway. They're gonna suck with or without a number 1 wide receiver.
But they got the most cap room. They got the most cap room, and if they don't get a legit number 1 wide receiver, your Cam Ward's taking a step back. Like you ain't going to the playoffs for 3 years if he sucks next year.
But I get it. But it's all about the process. Fuck that. It's all about the process. You can't just expect we expect Tennessee to go spend money and do this and that and the third and just make the playoffs next year. No, and that's crazy if their GM thinks that from their head coach. And so, all right. So look, this is what we're gonna do. Any last words on this Chicago Bears loss or the team in general? And we'll wrap it.
Disappointing. Because we didn't really lose to the Rams. We just shot ourselves in the foot, like I stated.
Yep, I agree with you.
I would have owned up to the loss if it was by the Rams, but we just did this to ourselves.
I'm with you. They didn't beat us. We lost this game. The ball was in our hands in overtime.
There's always next year improvement. Now Ben Johnson knows he's not going to go for 4th every single time. He's taking the 3 points. He's going to learn from that lesson from now on.
Ben Johnson, Caleb Williams, the wide receivers, specifically Luther Burden and those young guys, everybody's going to know the system even more. Everybody going to know it even more. So.
I got a question.
Go ahead, Howie.
Would you consider one of the 2 Utah tackles in round 1 to compete for left tackle, probably win left tackle, and then Ozzie becomes your swing, maybe he becomes your right tackle, save $17 million by getting rid of Jonah and have the best right guard in the league and Darnell Wright? Is that crazy?
I don't like that.
To have
I'm
two
gonna
Pro
tell you.
Bowl,
I'm gonna
all
tell you.
pro guards. If Darnell Wright and Tooney, that'd be. And Dom was a Pro Bowler, but I'm saying Darnell Wright might be the best right guard in the league if we made that change.
Darnell going to right guard.
Yeah, and then we save $17 million on Jonah.
Holy
by getting
shit!
rid of him.
Hey, you are playing.
No, yeah, that's doing that's doing a lot. But as
But
far
do
as
you know
Ozzie
about these
becoming
Utah
swing,
tackles?
Not
as
yet.
far as
Not
far
yet.
as
We will.
Ozzie becoming swing, Ozzie's weakest point that he's bringing to the game right now at throughout his first season as a rookie is his run protection. And as a swing,
Can I also mention
you cannot be a worse run protect. Like, don't get me wrong, you need to be able to pass block, but just being a swing don't mean you come in when there's an injury. It means you coming in these jumbo sets and all this other stuff where they're primarily going to be run and stuff like that. And the large reason why we were number 2 when it came to the run was because Theo was that 6th lineman and he can bang in the run game. Ozzie ain't as strong doing that. He's a better pass protector, which is what we need. But pre-injury, Ozzie was he was the weakest, but he held up all right.
I will say this: the injury that he suffered, you're gonna hear about it. The Bears, it's not many people come back from that injury. That's the scary part.
Yeah.
Maybe he can, but even if he didn't come back, even if he didn't get hurt, you're going to draft a left tackle. You have to find a guy that's at left tackle, a guy that you know can do the run game, the pass game. You can't just, you know what I mean? So even with or without it, they're taking one. Now he's hurt. So you talking about Utah guys? We have not dove into the draft yet.
Check out the Utah guys first. One of them's probably going top 6, and the other one's going top 30. But
and I'm glad
I actually like
Howie. This is why I've been telling you. That's why I need you back here to talk about the draft in the off season when they get closer. We're gonna talk about the draft. We're gonna talk about.
I already got all your answers.
Well, can I have like an honorable mention?
What else do I know?
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Sherry.
What's like that one guy that was, I think, was playing Joe Tooney's spot? He was like a practice squad player. He was playing really well.
Jordan McFadden, not a P squad. He just a backup.
Yeah, no, he was on a roster. He was on.
But he was doing good though.
He was doing his thing.
Spot.
Yeah, we seen Joe Tooney hop out there before. Not for us specifically, but he held up pretty well. That this team that we faced today, they don't got a goddamn Philly defensive line where he was just getting the shit crunched when he did the same shit for the Chiefs, but still.
But damn, Swift was getting crushed in every 4th and 1.
Every short yardage. I don't know what the fuck.
Just go for a pass.
That
You
was
know you're gonna get crushed by Jared Verse.
And that goes against everything I stand for. Like, you should be able to get 1 yard, but the way we were playing, all right, let Caleb do whatever.
Just do play action boots.
Yeah, something.
Like, down for 1 yard.
It was bad today. I think that was a huge reason that we lost. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Sherry, Howie, appreciate y'all jumping on here and talking football. It was a pleasure.
I appreciate y'all letting me up here.
Yes, sir. Howie, you as well. Like I said, we got to keep in touch because I want to bring you back on.
He does a lot of things about the offseason changes.
Talk about the offseason. We're just not quite there yet. We still talking about tonight.
I got all your answers. What do you want to
know? Tonight, what happened is what happened. We can't change that.
We can't change it. Oh, locker clean out. The Black Bear podcast don't end here.
I have to say one more thing. Caleb first had to fail to succeed.
Yeah. Yes. Hopefully Drake
he had to fail first, then to succeed. Now he's gonna get better and better over the years.
Absolutely, with Ben Johnson.
Look at Jaden Daniels. He succeeded first. Then I mean, he's still a good quarterback, bro.
Nah. I mean, he kind of failed too. He succeeded, but he failed too. He going through his trials and tribulations, but that's okay. Appreciate y'all fellas jumping on here with
All
us,
right, I'll
man.
just play some more 2K with the homeboys. I appreciate you for letting me up here. God bless you.
Absolutely. God bless you too. Howie, you as well. Keep in touch. We need you back for the off season in the draft. Man, I mean, this is how our season ends. Like, this is where we're gonna hang it up, and we're gonna move forward, talk about who this team should draft and who we need, where we need help at, and where's our weak spots at, and who this is where it's at, and we're here now. It's kind of weird because I didn't think we was gonna be here this week. I ain't gonna lie, I really didn't, but I really didn't know how far this team could go. We're here, mixed it. Any last words before we wrap this thing up?
Yeah, I just want to say we walked into the season. We had goals stamped, and at some point of the season, we had to go back and look at those goals that we had stamped, and we had to say to ourselves, like, I think we're not setting the bar high enough.
Okay.
We talked about us winning 5 games last year and Caleb taking 68 sacks, third most in league history. You come back the next year, you cut it in more than half.
What?
You
I think he was like top 3.
Yeah, he I think he finished the season. He didn't take a sack this game, but he finished the regular season at like 20, either 24 or 26, something like that. Drastically lower number. But then you also you set the foundation for us as a team to be just kind of like we got the direction. We got a good direction. We're starting to rebuild a good culture of what winning football looks like. And there was a long list of people who wasn't really feeling where we were what we was talking about as terms of where this team could go.
Yep.
But we set a new bar for us as a team. So the regular season is over, postseason is over, but the time to get in here and figure out what we need to get done to get to the next level and not get stuck in limbo like some of these other teams that we talk about.
Absolutely. Oh my gosh.
We played this entire season. We played this entire season beating statistics. We go into next year and we do the same thing.
And we will have you covered on all things Chicago Bears throughout the offseason. The season is over. Post-game shows are over. You don't got no more. It is what it is, and that's fine. But the Black Bear Podcast will be here to have y'all covered throughout the offseason. Sherry said when y'all stream again next week, you'll see us next week. The shit don't stop here. We don't look. It is what it is. We lost, but it's a lot more to cover. What coaches we gonna lose? What new pieces do we need to add to bring and build this team up to a Super Bowl standard? Because clearly we weren't Super Bowl standard today. I don't care what no Bears fans say, and the most optimistic Bears fan can say we were, but we weren't. We lost. You're not Super Bowl standard. You lost. But it's only gonna get better here from here. So don't hold your head down. Hold your head high, Bears fans. Magical season, historic season. A lot of records broken. A lot of records fell down to let you know that this is not the 85 Bears. This is not all that old shit. It's a new era in Chicago Bears football. So look, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, the Black Bear Podcast. One word, no spaces. We gonna see y'all next week. Just basically putting a bow on everything from this season.
For sure.
We'll see y'all next week. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Bear the fuck down. We'll see y'all next week. Peace.
Peace.